What's up?
Do you want this recorded, Jim?
No, I don't want this recorded.
Jason, leave for like 5 minutes.
No, why?
You're like, Jason, leave!
Because Jim Graves is going to tell me something personal, and I don't want it to be on the interwebs.
But I want to know.
Then mute your stream.
It's not nice to keep secrets between friends.
It's not a secret. It's not a secret when it's information about himself. Not saying like you're not looking for child support. You just want something in writing, basically.
Yeah.
Like that's all.
All right. Uh, oh, for God's sakes. For those watching right now, just to note, I did intentionally mute the broadcast. It will go unmuted when deemed appropriate. Yes. So, so
I'm just
Okay.
joking.
Hi, folks. We're back. Don't worry, we didn't talk too much shit about you humans behind our back. Okay, we
Yeah, we
talked a
did.
little bit. Just a little
We
bit.
talk shit about everybody, in front or behind.
Oh.
We don't discriminate.
Yeah,
So
we
we're
do not. We do not discriminate.
So we can't
It's
tell them we're
equal
forming
opportunity.
And I
Yeah.
scared the shit out of Kevin. Perfect.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh my god. Go ahead. Still scared the shit out of him, you know. We're back live. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Kevin.
No.
Kevin's always gonna shit
Kevin-
scared out of it.
If we wanted to talk shit, I would say it live on the air.
Hey, Kevin, you got yourself a sister?
Oh my god. Wow.
You're
I think he's an
married?
only child. Yeah.
Hey!
What?
I was trying to get a sniper rifle elimination, dumbass.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you the dumbass.
My bad. My
So-
bad. I was just asking for a friend.
So, yeah,
So my
I mean,
mom's
that's the
birthday
reason.
is tomorrow.
that's the reason why I didn't ask Kathleen if she had a sister, because I already know that story.
Kathleen's got a
Wow.
sister, and she
I mean-
she's open to multiple relationships at once.
If-
Yuck. The perfect Arkansas thing. Oh,
If you
Hey,
want a
J-
souvenir, you can hook up with her.
Hey,
She'll
Jen,
give you something.
hey, Jen Graves. She don't got no teeth. She don't got no
Oh,
teeth, so she'll be good.
oh, just a perfect Arkansas type of thing. That's right. I went there.
And she's got accent, and she doesn't wear shirts.
She doesn't wear shirts.
No,
Well, what does she wear?
like camis, like camisoles.
Aren't those like the more like? So she likes to show her stomach more? I'm not sure what that is.
They're like those strapless,
They're
I don't know
tank
how.
tops.
like tank tops.
Oh, okay. Camisole.
But-
No,
I'm
I've
pretty
heard
sure if
stories
I've
of-
seen it, I don't know what you're talking about, but we're live and unmuted for your pleasure.
Pleasure.
Live and unmuted.
Hear me, soul. There we go. Oh, okay. So she doesn't wear regular t-shirts.
Right.
Why?
Oh.
I guess she likes to show off her boobs.
She don't got
Like that.
any.
Why were you looking? You have a wife.
I can't help it because she wears hardly any clothing.
Help me, you got a fucking stare, you dang on pervert.
I don't. It's not pleasant to look at.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like looking at Skeletor's titties.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, Storm.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
I feel.
You can clip that one if you want.
Okay.
I
I'll
feel
clip that
like
one.
you should send me and Jason a picture of your sister and see if you can find her on Pornhub.
Kevin just said, "What the fuck did I just walk into?" Now you know I feel. Now you know how I feel most of the time.
I mean, Kevin walks in on stuff all the time,
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin, what
I'm not
didn't
surprised.
you walk into, Kevin?
right? I'm not surprised.
You got a pretty mouth.
Oh, Mark said that. Never mind. Sorry.
Level up?
I can't read.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
I'll make you squeal like a pig, boy.
Puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose.
I'm gonna get some glasses soon enough. I'm actually due for a new pair because I got a new prescription.
Kathleen, is your sister on Pornhub?
Oh my God, no.
Ew.
What?
I hope not.
Oh, could be.
She's probably on Tinder.
Maybe
Probably.
she's like on Hong Kong Fooey. Could be.
Hong Kong Fooey.
I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about my sister. This is gross.
Alright, let's talk about
I
Mike's sister then.
I feel uncomfortable.
I don't have a
She's
sister.
an only child.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
He has a
No,
half
I'm not.
brother.
Oh,
I have a half brother.
Why do you only have half a brother?
Because my dad had sex with a woman.
Technically, I don't have a full brother or sister, but my
So, Dewey
older
Cox,
sisters live with me.
Dewey
So
Cox, you cut your brother in half.
correct.
Yeah.
I live with my sisters.
I mean, all my siblings are half, so.
But my older sisters, we basically have acted like we're whole anyway, so.
My dad took me out for ice cream one time. And
I
then he
honestly
told
didn't
me.
put two and two together for a long time about that.
So my dad took me to get ice cream one time, and he told me what a condom was for, and he told me about sex, and then he told me, "Hey, you have a brother." And then we went to go see him, and he was like a baby.
He was like a baby.
And y'all
And I
wonder
was-
why Michael is the way he is.
Yeah, I know.
And I-
yep.
And I was like, why
All
should I
things
care?
have been explained.
And I was like, why should I care about this?
I don't know. I feel like now there's more questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
And my brother and I don't have a relationship.
I
You don't have a
mean,
relationship with your dad.
my sibling split is
When's the last time you talked to your dad, Mike?
Last
Father's
Last
Day,
year-
I thought?
last year.
It's okay, Mike. My dad's dead, so.
Okay.
And he was a deadbeat anyway, so. Didn't miss much?
My dad's not a deadbeat. He just don't talk.
He what?
I said my dad's not a deadbeat. We just don't talk.
goodness.
Why don't y'all talk?
Well, all my siblings are half, and my closest one to me, that's older than me, is like 11 years, and the one closest to me, or 9 years, and the one closest to me on the bottom is 11 years. Where's the car at? I want it. And I just went through mine like he was a ghost.
Knocked one. Damn it!
You're just...
Hello? Dying here.
Damn it, shit fuck.
Yeah, shit, fuck.
For those watching, yes, there will be new clips this Friday.
Was
Mike
anyone
and
asking?
You know what, Kathleen?
Hey, what was your clip? What'd you say?
Really, Kathleen? Really?
Oh, guys!
Yes.
Guess what happened today?
Oh, tell your funny story.
Oh, no.
I gave this random dude my phone number.
What?
Why?
Yes. Okay. so we went to-
Wait. You're gonna give us
I'm
some
telling you,
context, right?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Okay.
So today we went to Home Depot because I
Okay.
needed a bigger pot to put my grape vine in.
Okay.
And so while we were at Home Depot, we saw a Christmas blow up that we wanted, and so we got that.
Yeah.
And
Tell
then
them what it is. Tell them what it is.
It's elf.
It's a giant Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
giant
God.
Will Ferrell. Dressed up as elf. And then we went to the Halloween section and we got a skeleton that I named Stanley, and
I saw
we
that.
got Dingo. Yeah, and we got his pet Dingo. Anyway, so we got those, and we
Yes.
buckled up Stanley and Dingo into the seats, right? And
I sold
then
the dingo.
Michael wanted to go to no, not Michael's, but Half Price Books. And I didn't. So I was like, I'm gonna stay in the car. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while you're doing your thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm deep into my audiobook. You know,
Just
it's
listening.
Outlander, so it's all like the Scottish accents, and it's just I was deep into it. Okay.
Right.
She was deep. She was elbow deep.
I was. Well, this climate Dr. AC work van parked
Oh, yeah.
like catty corner to me, but like
Uh-huh.
in front of me, but not directly in front of me.
Right.
So the guy walks out and he's staring hard inside my van, and I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention. Well, then he's bust out laughing. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, oh, he sees the skeleton. So he was saying something, but of course I didn't hear him because I had my audiobook going. So I turned that down. I rolled down my window, and then I was like, what were you saying? And he's laughing. He's like, I saw something in your back. I'm like, no, she ain't got a skeleton, but you really got a skeleton. And I'm like, yeah, his name's Stanley. And so, and that just made him laugh even harder. And he's like, I like your sense of humor, and thank you for giving me this laugh. And he's like, oh, you have really pretty glasses. I'm like, oh, thanks. And he's like, hey, can I get your number? I like to send, no, yeah. He's like, I like to send people inspirational texts, and make sure they're having a good day. And I'm like, sure, I like inspirational texts or inspirational quotes. And so I give him my number, and he's like, so what's got you waiting in the parking lot? I'm like, well, my husband's in Half Price Books. And I'm just listening to my audiobook waiting for him. He's like, oh, I need to go to Half Price Books too, I gotta get a book today. I'm like, well, they have tons of selection.
Oh my god.
And so he's like, well, you know what? You have a good day, and thank you for that laugh. I'm like, you know what, sir? You're mighty nice. You're welcome for that laugh. And
I told her she's gonna get a dick pic.
Oh no.
Yeah, you
So,
should have sent
wait.
him in there.
Go back.
You should have sent him in there.
And so-
You should have sent him in there and been like, showed him a picture of Michael and been like, so this is my husband. Tell him to hurry his ass up.
See this guy? Tell him to hurry the fuck up.
And so, like, he's walking into the store,
Uh-huh.
and he calls me. I'm like, oh, shit, this must
What?
be him. I didn't answer it. And so he then sends me a text. He's like, sorry, but dialed ya, ha ha. And I
Oh
send,
god, that's creepy.
I send him a gift, like, it's all good, it's funny, a funny gift. And he's like, thank you for the laugh, I needed it today. And I'm like, you're very welcome. So, yeah.
Oh my god, you say it was, you're positive it was the climate doctor van?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he makes some of the shittiest commercials.
It wasn't that man, it was just a guy that worked.
Hey,
Yeah.
now I feel like Mike looking at Skeletor's chest ain't so bad anymore.
The dude who makes the commercials is like absolute, like the commercials.
Oh
are
yeah, no,
stupid.
he's crazy.
I don't even know who we're talking about, but
He's a
It's
local AC guy.
AC, yeah.
If you
I
don't
just-
feel
I don't know.
good, you
I
feel
thought it was
uptight.
hilarious.
Call Climate Doctor BCS, a job will fix it right. It's hard to stop a trade.
That made my day.
Note to self,
Which I-
not call Climate Doctors a BCS.
But I never understand why you say it's hard to stop a train. There's no train in that commercial.
No, they're talking about the train air conditioners.
Oh. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Well, the train air conditioners are spelled TRANE.
Oh. Okay.
This is what happens
Yeah.
when you work for television stations. You know way too much.
Anyways, yeah, Kathleen gave her number out to a creepy guy.
He was
No.
really nice, and he said he was going to send me inspirational
Was he
quotes.
old?
No.
I'll bet you he's gonna send you a dick pic.
And you know what? I'll show it to you.
What?
I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to see anybody's dick. I don't even like to look at.
Why
I
would
don't
you
even
show
like
your
to look at-
husband dick pics?
I don't even like to
Well,
look
it's
at
not my
dick.
dick.
I don't even like to look at dick when I'm watching porn.
If he doesn't want me to show anyone his dick, he shouldn't send me a picture.
you could be like that one lady and frame it, put it on your wall.
No, report it into KBTX. Be like, so this happened.
No,
Coming
there's
up
one
on
lady
News
that
3 tonight. The man,
Guys, the storm's coming.
a man with Climate Doctors of BCS exposed his dick to a person in the parking lot of Hal Price Books. According
So, yeah,
to the
That
owner.
was my laughter today.
And then they drop his advertisements and everything. Lose his business. No more AC repairs for you, bitch! Oh god, I hope he never sees the stream.
yeah, you're fucked at that point, mister.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, that's just fucking hilarious. So, my mom turns, shit. Hey Siri. 2020 minus 1952. Yeah, my mom turns 68 tomorrow.
So I know we joke about this all the time. But hey, Jay, you got a mom.
Yes. She exists.
Do you need a new daddy?
Exactly. I mean, we're friends, right? I would treat her right, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
My mom is with the dude that I already don't like.
What are you trying to insinuate? That you don't like me and we're not good friends?
That's not what I'm saying, Jen.
So you're saying if I can knock this guy off his pedestal and take his spot, then he'll accept me? Challenge accepted.
No.
Mm-mm.
It would make it... Don't you realize that would make it so much more awkward?
Right,
Because
because
he's
she'd be dating somebody younger than you.
He can put the cream in her Oreo.
Oh
No,
my god.
you went too
Wow.
far with this joke. You went too far with this joke.
Ah! Ah!
Now I feel
Now
dirty
that
about
image is in my head, and I hate you for it. Fuck you, Michael. fuck you. Now the image is in my head, and now I am just like thinking about it, and it's just like
Hey,
That is
Jason.
No, you shut your
Hey,
mouth.
Jason.
You're disgusting. How dare you put that image in my head?
Your mom has sex, and she enjoys it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking murder you. Kathleen, if you don't wake up to a husband tomorrow, you know why.
He has to wake up with me because we have to take the dog to the vet.
I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to take care of that on your own, because
I can't.
there might be a
She has
murder.
to have surgery. But can you schedule it till after her surgery?
I like how you just like, listen. I don't care if you kill him, right? Not so much kill him. Can you just schedule around a little bit? Just wait for it.
Yeah.
Not even the fact that I'm going to do it. It's more of it's a little inconvenient. Like, can you wait a little?
I bet your mom's kinky.
No, shut up. I don't want to think about that.
Do you think sex be spanked?
You said what?
Shit.
Do you think she can spank?
Oh my god.
What do you think her safe word is?
Oh no.
Come
I think
on.
it's. That's my safe word.
I hate my brain.
I think it's probably like Aunt Jemima.
Oh my god, you stupid.
No. I want that out of my head now. No.
What the fuck? What?
Do you think she's like,
No.
Spanky Daddy?
Stop it.
Oh my god, did I come in at a bad time?
Do you think she's like, hey, pull my hair?
Oh, no.
And I thought the chat was bad, and I'm like, I walk in here and it's like,
No.
Jay, are you okay over there?
No, I'm not okay.
or do you think she's like,
Stop
gotta be
it!
quiet,
Stop it!
kids.
Stop it! Shut up!
Kids in the
Stop
other
it.
room.
Stop it! Shut up! Stop it! Shut up!
You gotta be quiet. Don't wake up Jason. He's in the garage.
Oh my god, okay, I have to find out what the hell you're talking about here, because now I'm curious. But, hello everybody.
Why?
How's everybody doing?
So
Why?
I can tell you what we were talking about in a few simple song words.
Okay.
Jason's mom has got it
Got it
going.
going on.
oh,
She's all I want, and I waited for so long.
Oh my god.
Jason, can't you see? Your mom's the other girl for me.
I know it might be wrong, but I'm in
I'm in love with
Jason's
Jason's mom.
that just goes so smoothly.
It's okay, Jay, I still love you.
He also loves your mom.
Not gonna go there. So, am I coming in pretty good? My mic coming in okay?
Why don't you ask Jason's mom?
I hate you so much.
I
I want you to know this. I want you to know something. I want you to know this very, very clearly, Mike. I want you to understand that I fucking hate you. I also hate Mark. I will fucking come find you, and I will kick you in the dick several times in a row.
in a row. Same foot?
Dicks kicked in a row.
Don't fucking test
Same
me
foot
right
or-
now.
Same foot, or are you gonna alternate?
Boy,
Do you
I
think
will...
she likes?
No, shut up.
Do you think-
No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut up.
Hey,
Shut up.
finally got the Bold Storm.
Hey guys, I got a question.
No.
What are your
No, I don't want to know it.
What are your thoughts on fuzzy handcuffs? Yay or nay?
Fucking haircut.
Yay.
Fuzzy handcuffs.
Fuzzy handcuffs.
Oh, no! Oh.
Oh my god, see, this is why I wish I had come in earlier. I always come in at a bad time or a weird time. Damn it,
That's
Kevin.
what she said.
Damn it, Kevin. Now I understand how you feel.
I always come in at a weird time.
I just...
It's never been a problem for me, but anyway.
I just... I
think y'all both
I didn't want to think about that.
'Cause I'm broken.
Get ready up.
And I'm I don't remember the rest of the song. God damn it. I never
'Cause I'm
followed.
Just ready up. Please just ready up. Please ready up.
I was gonna let Mark play.
Oh, cool. I will take over. We'll be taking over.
I mean, if
When I'm alone.
we can all play this.
Yeah, we can all play this.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it. I've been working 7 days straight, so I'm coming in here to kill some vibes and have some fun and yeah. Escape from reality.
Who are we waiting on?
Oh,
We're waiting on one
What?
person.
Yeah, waiting on me.
Jim and the
Alright.
candy's getting cold. Yum. Yum. Why is your
I would-
fucking orange and mine's green?
No,
So-
mine is green, yours is orange.
So overall, is my microphone coming in really good now?
Yours is
Yeah.
orange right now. Anybody else have?
Hey Jay, you remember that mic I told you I was going to order a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Does anybody else have the?
About
Does
time.
anybody else have the pumpkin emote?
Yeah, I have one of those. It's the Audio Technica AT 2035. It's
They're
a
not
nice
cool
ass.
like us, Jacob.
No. Wait, what?
Yes.
I have the popcorn emote, which is based on.
I don't
I
know what
have
you're
some
talking
emotes. I don't remember what emotes I have. I have a few emotes I've been buying off and on, but unfortunately I can't do the Rickroll one because I'll get copyrighted. Damn you, YouTube.
I like Rickroll.
I know,
I
I
don't
do
think.
too.
I don't think anybody can do any of those ones. Any
You can't
music
do the
ones.
Rickroll, and then there's like a rapper one that's on here. I can't do that one either.
Like
You this one?
hot, sexy women right now. Which, in my brain, is not the same as y'all.
I know.
It might be.
I-
You never know.
No.
No offense, Jay. I wouldn't want to have your, you know.
You don't want my brain. No, I don't wish my brain on my worst enemy.
Because somewhere in the midst of the day, I'm sure my brain would go meow 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 meow
It
meow
might.
meow meow.
It might. If it's to get out of my head the things that Mike said like 2 minutes ago.
What did
Where
Mike say
did-
2 minutes ago?
What did I say 2 minutes ago?
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, Mike, what did you say?
We're
2
no,
minutes
no,
ago?
no, no. We're just
Because
not.
Shut up! Shut up!
We're not. We're not.
.net would like to know.
No, you would not like to know. We're not gonna talk about it. I will not get those images back in my head. You will fucking drop it right now.
Never
Cause
gonna give you up. We're
Well,
never gonna let
I'm gonna let you down. Come down around. I hurt you.
We're gonna hear those thoughts.
oh, that's so horrible.
All right, let's kick some ass. Shoot bubblegum.
Yeah, and ass and bubblegum.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. I'm all out
Assisted
of
by
gum.
the Mike the Noob. Woo! Thank you, Mike
It's
the
time.
Noob.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Yeah, it's time to kick ass and shoot
I'm
bubblegum.
all out of gum.
Yeah, but I'm all
Jay, why are you letting C get taken over?
Yeah,
Because I
trusted
wanted
you.
to.
I trusted you.
It's a strategic withdrawal. Now, go fuck them.
No, shut up, Mark. Shut up, Mark. Just shut up, Mark.
Just shut up, shut up, shut up, just shut up, shut up.
You said strategic withdrawal, and then part of the certain part of my brain that wanted to just respond to that, and I was like, no, shut up, we're gonna have a good time. Keep going.
Yeah.
Let the good times roll. It's been a long
Mark,
week.
if you value your life, shut up.
No, if I value continue to stream here and not, get all crazy. Like I said, I'm leaving it alone.
If you don't
Turning
want
the
a
outside
new
world
clip,
off. Yeah, well, we're not talking about that.
Is that a threat to Mark? Are you threatening Mark?
I wouldn't expect any less of him.
How dare you threaten Mark?
Mike, I wouldn't expect anything less of him, okay? If he didn't do that, then I would be worried about it.
I don't think your mom would approve, Jason.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my gosh. So, what's the theme of the night? Jay's mom?
No, it is not. No, it is not. It is not.
Hey,
I
changed
swear
my
to
headline.
God,
Hey,
if you people love your
people.
life right now,
You
I
people.
What do
what I-
you mean? You people?
exactly what I fucking meant.
How could you say such horrible things like that?
Because I fucking can. Level up!
Level down.
Exactly.
I will
Level
murder
down.
you. I straight up will take a knife and stab you to death multiple
Well,
times
just so
until
you know,
die, and then
Internet, you
die
have just
from
established your charge of premeditated murder.
Yeah, was that a threat, mister?
Yeah.
it. Maybe it was.
I think that was a threat.
I mean, I can handle being kicked in the dick, but, stabbing me? I mean...
I didn't say where I was going to stab you.
There's nothing like being kicked in the dick, just saying.
Yeah.
You would know.
As long as you make a TikTok video out of it.
Jason's mom loves kicking people in the dick.
Why are we talking about cock and ball torture?
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the clip
No,
tonight.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You don't want.
I will stay up all night. And
Jason,
off the stream.
anything and everything is clipped on jjlunfiltered.
What's that rule? Rule 42 of the internet?
Rule 34, and that rule states if it exists, there's a porn of it. However, that has not hit me yet so far.
Jay's mom exists.
So therefore, there
Oh,
must be
that
a porn
will
about it.
never happen.
You don't know that.
I have my ways of getting what I want back. Or gone. Don't test me.
Challenge accepted. Oh, you can fly in this thing?
Yeah, you just walk into the little things on the website.
I did not know this. Capturing G. Oh god, a giant ball of... What the fuck is this?
Ooh, it's a bramble shield.
Oh.
Hey bud, what's up?
Hey look, it's Jay Jones. That's me in front of you, Jay. It was.
So, I played, No Man's Sky last night. And kind of confusing to me, I think.
Why are you trying to change the subject?
What subject were we on?
Your mom.
Oh my god.
Anyway, let's change the subject real quick.
Wow.
Kathleen, I thought you'd be the voice of reason here.
I had to.
I thought we were friends, Kathleen.
We are.
Are we?
Yeah.
Why?
Shh, go down.
I couldn't resist. Sorry.
Fair enough.
It's too easy.
Fair enough. I wonder if this match has ever gotten to like Z.
What? I can dodge in this kit? What? I didn't know if you push the shoulder button, you dodge.
You are kicking some ass in this tonight. Damn, this is good. Damn. Where's the jump pad? Here it is. Where's that jump pad? Yeah.
This is probably my last one, though.
I need that chip video up tomorrow.
You'll get the damn chip video when I say you get the damn chip video.
So, on my channel, I did the one chip challenge.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, I saw that. I saw the highlights of the clip. I saw the open. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'll check that out.
I thought, good lord, Mike. Is your mouth still burning from that shit?
No.
Okay.
But Jim Graves did it just today. Ask him how he feels.
Jen, how do you feel?
My stomach hurts.
Does it?
I don't think that's something I would think I would get myself to do because
My stomach stopped hurting around 4 o'clock the day after.
What's the Scoville count on that? On the one you
Global account is sorry for your loss.
did? Sorry for your loss. Wow. Is it, buy one get one free obituary?
No, if it's on Mike's Scoville scale, it's fuck me right in the dick hole.
Straight up in the dick hole.
I mean, it's at the top of the Scoville scale.
Yeah.
There's only like, I think 2 or 3 peppers, I think, like, that are hotter, which is like Pepper X and Pepper Spray.
Yeah.
But it was like California Reaper and Scorpion Pepper, which are 2 of the hottest peppers alive.
Ooh.
With Szechuan heat.
Oh god.
Which, I still don't know what Szechuan heat is.
What I'm hearing is a bad time.
Yeah. It was like... This is how I will explain it to you. It was like I deep-throated a cactus, and then while I was deep-throating a cactus, I lit my mouth on fire.
Wow.
You were just like,
That...
my mouth doesn't need to be there. Do I really need that?
Apparently what stays in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas.
And then... After that, I proceeded to have a stomach ache all night and all day after I ate the pepper, after I ate the chip. It was bad. It was really bad.
Oh god, oh god.
I think I'm mostly past most of it, but... Well, not like past it, but it's like... almost through my stomach.
Let me put it this way, there's another challenge out there that I won't even do. It's the jelly bean challenge, whatever. Like one of the, you get like colored jelly beans, and then like one is the real thing, one is a fake, or something like that.
Oh, we've done that. That's nothing.
No, my gag reflex, I would throw up.
Kathleen, tell them we did that twice.
And I did throw up. Twice.
What about that? It's
Was
one of
it
the
hot
funniest.
or was it gross?
It's gross because there are certain things that they put in it that, you know, if you don't have a hot tolerance, like,
It's
you won't pass it.
it's one of the funniest videos I've ever filmed.
Like, there was this YouTuber named Book of Ken. Him and his girlfriend did, and just watching it made me gag.
You can do it. It's not bad. It just smells really bad.
Oh yeah, Jen needs to leave. Or Jen is about to leave. He's going to bed.
Yeah.
He's going to take a bed.
Because unlike some people, I gotta get up in the morning.
Ooh.
I gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah, waka.
I mean, we are going to get up in the morning because we wake up generally, but
Obviously, part of us aren't gonna do that. Especially the two majority of us talking about Jay's mom. Okay.
Hey, look, man. How about we don't talk about my mom? How about that? Can we
No,
not do that?
I was saying that's who you were gonna kill. Were the people that were talking about your mom the most.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Oh, Jen, I got an update. Remember I told you about those people who wouldn't give me a refund?
Yeah.
So, I complained so much on the internet, they're giving me a free print.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And I think I might be getting a refund as well.
That's good.
Yeah. But we'll see. Anyways, have fun with your upset stomach.
Whatever, fuck you.
Hey, you did it.
We love you, Jen.
Whatever.
I'm
Alright.
definitely gonna go check out the videos. Good night, Jen.
Alright, night.
He took a poop. Alright. Let's do this shit.
Oh, we're going back to the regular quads. Alright. So yeah, anyway, I have a few kinks to work out on the microphone with some settings, but for the most part, it's been running pretty smooth so far.
Mike.
Unfortunately, I have to use the phantom power on my board.
Michael, are you playing?
Power it.
Sorry, I was changing my music.
Oh.
Yeah, go change the music.
The music in the background.
Guys,
Yeah.
look at Mike's wiener.
God damn it. Ah! Oh no, why did my brain go that way?
Hey, Jason.
No,
Jason.
no.
Yeah, can I just say this one? I just want to say this one quote. I want to say this one movie quote. It's a movie quote. Movie quote.
Fine.
Ask me about my wiener.
Is life over? Am I in hell right now? This is what hell is?
It's still 2020, but
Am I burning right now? Is it... I thought hell was hotter than this.
well, I mean,
Oh, I'm still on Earth. Shit.
how hot is it in your room right now?
Actually, not that bad, actually.
Yeah.
You mean his garage?
Really? Really, Mike? Really?
Well, I mean, you're the one thinking about his wiener.
Yeah.
I can't help my vivid imagination.
Oh my gosh.
Plus, I've just got put on Prozac. Well,
What?
the generic version. Oh, I didn't tell you.
Well, why are you blaming the pills?
I have to blame something. Anyway, Mark, I did talk to my therapist last Friday, and so now I'm being slowly transitioned from the venlafaxine that I've been on to this generic Prozac medication.
Maybe you
Careful
can
with
talk.
Prozac.
Huh?
Be careful with Prozac.
Yeah.
I know it's different with everyone, but when
Llama.
I was on Prozac, like it increased suicidal ideations for me.
Ooh. Okay.
It
You
made
can
me.
talk.
I took it when I was a teenager, and yeah, it kind of made me into a zombie.
You can talk to your therapist about your mom.
I hate you so much. Like,
I know.
I just want to whip your ass for no reason.
You can kick him in the dick. We're not having kids.
I like to be
Fair
spanked.
No, I want to make you hate it.
I like to be spanked.
No, you're not gonna love this. I'm gonna make you hate every minute of it.
My safe word is kumquat.
There will be no safe word.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Even better. I like to live life dangerously.
Why did I say that?
Life in the fast lane. Hi, just pass me. Oh, right in the face.
Guys, I need a weapon.
I do too. I just opened a llama and it didn't have anything other than materials.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
couldn't
no
resist
shit.
the llama.
You couldn't resist the llama.
Hey! It's a llama.
Shake
Yeah.
him.
Llama!
Okay, why can't I use that item? Oh, fine. Like, for some reason my thing was glitching out for a second. Like, I couldn't use the what's it gonna call it? See if I can remember how to play this game after a week.
But yeah, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. I don't know what I was doing earlier.
So yeah.
Are you having memory loss? Because that actually is a minor side effect.
I've been having memory loss since I was 15.
Water sounds so soothing.
Oops.
Alright.
Fishing pole?
Fishing pole? Hey, go fishing. Oh, we're in the circle, never mind. Did you get him?
I kind of want to do like, not exactly prank calls, but I want to start calling 800 numbers this Saturday.
like sex hotlines?
No, idiot.
That's 900.
The 900 numbers don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they do. You just don't know about them.
No, they like got rid of 900 numbers back in 2015.
Yeah, so they say.
Find me a 900 number and I will call it.
Okay, I'll find you one. Oh shit, being shot at. Oh, on the bridge. Not tonight, motherfucker.
Not today, Satan!
It's usually best when they call you. Cause I get robocalls all the time.
You and me
I do
both.
too. Yeah. Well, one of them is legit that keeps calling me. It's my Capital One card. He's like, he calling me, asking me if I'm able to pay off my debt. I'm like, we're in the middle of a pandemic recession. Fucking insane.
That's not a scam. That's a bill collector one.
Well, yeah. I know they are. I know it is, but I'm like, I don't.
Well,
exactly
the problem
how-
with bill collectors is that they're so like they're aggressive about it, right? Like you tell them I can't do anything right now, like give me some time, and they're like okay, and then a week later they're like, well, can you make any payments? I like you called me 2 days ago. What the fuck am I supposed to do between then and now that makes you think that I can actually pay for anything on my fucking balance? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you soulless corporate selling monsters?
It's their job.
I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck if it's their job.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go after Wolverine.
Yeah. We need.
Do I? Yes.
They are worse than
Look.
computer share, and that is saying something.
Sounds like a good time. I mean,
No, it
okay, yes.
doesn't.
Well, I mean, I get it if they're calling like once a week. I get that, but when you're calling 3 fucking
He
times
wants
a
a
day.
purple gun.
Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Where's that? Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm getting shot at. God damn it! I'm like the highlight of the fucking night over here.
There's someone right here. I don't know where they are. Oh,
Actually,
is this
I
Wolverine?
think-
Oh shit! It's Wolverine!
I think Jay's mom's the highlight of the night.
I told you. Are you ready?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
He's hard.
I know.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
We got him! Holy shit!
Woohoo! I got the assist challenge. Woohoo! Thanks. I can have the Wolverine outfit now. Nice. I missed all the fun. I'm sorry.
He actually has like 4 outfits.
Jay Jones, Wolverine.
He's like 4 or 5 outfits. If you
Hey,
do all
Jay.
your if you do all your challenges, you get a Logan outfit.
Hey Jay, now that you got claws, now you can slice some dicks.
I mean, I
That was
have,
not a good joke.
I have a
No,
dagger.
Now you can slice the wiener now.
Ew.
Okay,
wanna
Lorraine
slice Mike.
Bobbitt.
I'm sorry. I know. My dad jokes are not even dad jokes, I know.
They're more like
And yet you laugh.
bad jokes.
Yeah.
I was trying to make something funny out of it. It's spreading.
Oh, Storm. I was like, where we at? Oh.
Yeehaw!
So let me ask you guys this. Okay, you know those purple mattresses?
Yes.
The one they advertise about all the time.
Yeah, and they actually roll it up into a giant purple plastic,
Yes.
what we call a purple dildo at work. How much do you think those things weigh? Honestly.
60 pounds.
That's it?
I'm going with 100.
They can't be
I guess
that
it would
heavy.
vary. I guess it would vary on like size. Let's say queen size, because that's usually average size. Queen size.
Queen size? 80.
Okay.
Although I'm being extreme on that one.
90.
Kathleen, what do you think?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we've been having this running bet at work about how much they are, and apparently we got a jackpot going on. How much whoever gets it right wins the prize. And I got close by 5 pounds. The weight of a queen size is 93 pounds.
Damn.
I'm like, yeah. That's why
I mean, it's a mattress.
Yeah.
They're heavy.
They are.
They're also really expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive.
How much are they?
They're supposed to be really good, though.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good quality, but they just, Let's just say you're banking at least $1,000 to start with. Easy.
I want a big fig. I want a big fig mattress.
What?
A big fig.
Fuck.
It's a mattress for fat people.
That's
And
kind of sad.
well, it's supposed to be really comfortable. And the bed frame's made out of railroad.
Okay, we're fat, but we're not that fat.
Oh, you're talking about the railroad? With the iron railroad?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Those are like pure iron. Well, not pure iron, but
But they're supposed to be like comfortable.
I don't know if I could sleep on iron braced mattress though.
Well, just the bed frame part is that.
Oh, the box.
Like the bed frame part is like the iron.
But not the actual mattress.
Yeah, the extra mattress is like special, like memory foam.
Oh, yeah. We have on ours. We have that memory foam on the top of it. It's like, I think it's like 2 inches thick.
I don't know if y'all could see the bed behind me, but
I can't see the bed behind you. I'm not watching your stream.
There's a giant asterisk in your face again.
Is there?
Yeah, it's a Twitch thing.
Oh, okay.
Did your mom get you that bed?
Just shoot me. He done. Yes,
Superman
Mike.
shirt.
She got me the bed.
Still have your Superman sheets and blanket?
No.
We have someone right here.
Hey Jason, are you gonna get one of those body pillows?
No.
I have a body pillow, but my son uses it.
That's not what Facebook said. You gonna get you one of those anime body pillows?
I'm not gonna get an anime body pillow.
Whoa.
Why?
I don't want one.
I thought you wanted that life-size Snake Girl one.
No. Just because Josh put it on there doesn't mean I want it.
That's like a $400 body pillow.
Holy shit.
Thanks for giving me another reason not to buy it. Why would I pay $400 for a pillow?
I think that's just for the pillowcase.
For the pillowcase?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
It's life-size.
I don't give a shit. For a pillowcase.
It's pretty awesome.
But hear me out, okay?
Oh no.
And this is a serious thing. I'm not trying to make a joke or whatever. But,
Okay.
I mean,
Go ahead.
with you wanting to cuddle and with the pandemic going on, wouldn't you think something like a body pillow would like benefit you? I mean,
you have a point.
It's not the same, but it will help.
You need the one where it's like the legs.
I mean, I have a weighted blanket that my sister got me for Christmas.
There's people over here somewhere. Oh.
Jason just wants to cuddle.
Yes, and it's not weird, Mike.
Oh shit. I'm coming as fast as I can. The fuck? Come on, Wolverine. Where they at?
I don't know how people cuddle. I sweat too much when I cuddle.
Well, I'm not. It just depends on where you are, and like when I'm at Poets, it's nice and cool inside, and so I'm just cuddling around those people.
Okay. Oh,
I don't think cuddling is meant for the public.
No, not really.
I don't know why y'all fucking judging me here.
Like,
We're not judging you.
yeah, we're just saying.
It sure as hell sounds like it.
No, not by any means at all. No.
Okay, you might not, but Mike certainly.
I mean, I want an anime body pillow.
That's not my point, Mike.
I mean, I'm not one for public displays of affection.
That's not the point of having it. I don't
And I
care
feel
about
like-
the public display of affection, Mike. That's not why I ask for cuddles. It's for the how can I word this?
Does your lady friend like to cuddle?
Yes. So
You should
it's
cuddle your lady friend.
probably. We'll get to that point. My point being, don't change the subject, is the fact that
Hey, I have a question.
no.
Is that your first base?
What?
Is cuddling your first base?
Sure?
Or is
I don't-
that your home run?
Oh my god, no.
Just to be clear, Jay, you are familiar with what the first base is, right?
Kinda. I've forgotten.
Like, it's all you.
Anyway, are we not reading up? What's going on
What are
here?
we doing here? We're back in the lobby.
They went to the lobby.
We're still
Okay.
going, or? It's like 11 o'clock, so I didn't know if we were... What we
So
were
on
doing.
a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like to cuddle?
11.
I'd say 6 for me.
Are there any professional cuddlers in town?
No, sadly.
What about if you find somebody on Craigslist?
Hell no.
You can pay me and I'll cuddle you.
No. Here's my thing. Cuddling is not, in the terms of public display of affection, is not what I'm going for at all. What I'm going for is raising my endorphin levels, right? So, in the past 6 months, I've had a serious lack of endorphins. So, on top of that, cuddling for me, like, with an y'all are not making this much better. I'm over here trying to be serious for a second, and y'all just killing me.
That's what you're supposed to say. You're killing me, Smalls.
Here's the thing. Okay. Anxiety for me is like my brain is running on repeat 1 for whatever it is on multiple things at once, and Mike left.
What the hell?
I was trying to explain this to him, and he left. Whatever, relay it to him. My point is, like, it's.
No, I
It
totally
basically, when I'm holding on to someone, and I'm holding her, and she's holding on to me, my brain literally stops. Like all the thoughts that I was having, just stop.
This sounds like an interesting
And
country song.
I have a sense of calm, and I'm just like.
Yeah.
It's
cocaine works for me.
What
okay.
meditating works for some people, cuddling works for me.
Yeah, she's gonna come up here.
Or wait, what are y'all doing? What's happening? Oh my god. Hate him. But do you now see what I mean?
No, I know.
Okay. So if someone sees me and they see that I'm with a girl and I'm holding on to them and they're like married or with someone, it's not because I'm trying to get them to cheat on me. It's because they know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Kathleen, I loved your post today about your little skeleton dog thing there. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. His name is Stanley.
So did that guy really like crack up laughing when he saw the?
Oh yeah, and I gave him my number.
Oh my god. Shit, man. This is creepy.
I should get something like that, put it in my truck. I'm delivering.
What's that guy doing in your truck? Who did that do? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What's that skeleton in your truck? That's my trainee. He's been around for a while. He just, he's waiting. He's waiting for his approval to be a driver. He's been waiting a very long time.
How long has he been working there? About 25 years.
We don't know. We don't know for sure. He just showed up one day and hasn't left since.
Or just play it off like you completely ignore it. Just like
what are you talking? What are you talking about? There's nobody right. There's nobody sitting in that chair. What are you talking about? Are you on drugs?
No. The thing in the chair. No. What? What are you talking about?
What chair? It's just me.
It's just me, and I'm driving. What? No,
Here's
the
your-
thing
here's
in the other seat.
There's
I don't
nothing
know
in
what
this.
you're talking about. You must be high. I'm gonna need you to go inside.
I'm sorry.
Take your
Did you just
delivery.
sign? Did you just
Please
sign
sign
your
it.
name here? Yeah.
Fine. I need to get back to my deliveries, please. Thank you.
Well, I just asked for last name. I don't let him touch my, my scanner. You touch no scanner.
What's your name? What's your name, sir?
Last name. And some people look at me first like, what? Like,
John.
like last name for the package. They're like, oh,
Michelson?
like no, I'm trying to pick you up. I mean, hello. I'm trying to stalk you and
Yeah.
steal
man.
your identity. I'm just wearing a FedEx uniform for the hell of it, But hey. Well, actually, it's kind of funny because months back I read a story about these two guys that dressed up in FedEx and they ended up like raiding Robinson's house, holding him hostage. It was scary. That's some crazy shit right there.
Well, the thing is, how could they even... I guess they would have to work at FedEx or know someone who worked at FedEx to get those shirts.
It's not that hard to get the shirts, actually.
They probably got like a faux FedEx shirt.
Well, you can find them at like thrift stores and shit like that. I've seen them. Hell,
That's
I had
also
a guy-
true because sometimes people will
Hell,
have
4
clothes
years
that they
ago,
don't
I had
want
a
anymore.
guy. I was in a Walmart parking lot.
That's
A
what
guy
you
was
look
trying to
for.
buy my shirt off of me. A guy was trying
Oh,
to buy
seriously?
my shirt. Yeah, he was like some crazy, half-drunk redneck. I don't know. He was like, "Hey man, that's a cool shirt." I was like, "Yeah, thank you." He's like, "Yeah, I'll buy it from you, $20 right now."
Oh, that reminded me. I had a PX Productions hoodie, and I went to like I think it was like one of the little clinics in town on Texas.
And
No. It's all point something point. It's right next to that Verizon store. Anyway, so I sat it down, and when I came back, it was gone. I was just like, and no one could find it. So now someone has a hoodie that has PX Productions and PXProductions.us on it. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Damn,
Oh shit.
Damn.
That's why we
Yes.
all have to
Yeah.
Oh, did y'all mess with...
do it together. Oh shit!
Did he revive?
Yes.
Damn.
How the fuck did he self-revive?
Yeah, that sounds nasty.
His allergies.
Ah. Damn. But no, I mean, he was kind of a jerk about it too. He was like, "Man, seriously," I was like, "Man, I can't sell you the shirt. It's trademark."
Yeah.
Peak shirts that they gave to us. He's like, "You're a fucking asshole." I'm like, "Wow, really?"
Still reminds me of the time that I picked up someone after my Uber shift, and I was clearly the dumbest idea I ever had. Oh. Still have the recording, by the way. I never deleted it.
You talking about that crazy crackhead lady?
Yes. Yes. Oh my god. That was just like... I just love how she screamed rape as I was trying to take her up to CSPD. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Fun fact, my family still has no idea that happened.
Oh.
And we're gonna keep it that way.
I mean, you didn't do anything wrong, so what? You afraid they'd be mad or something?
No, I just don't want them to think that I'm stupid for picking up stray.
Well, I mean, it's speaking of strange. I hate to say this, Jay, but this world is full of strange. I assume this is where we were going, unless we gotta go somewhere else.
I don't know.
Yeah, the world is full of strange. Okay.
She kept calling me buddy. Kathleen, have I showed you her played that recording for you?
No, but you told me the.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you've at least told the story at least twice on screen, at least.
Okay.
Last year.
Oh man, let's see if I can find it. Is it still here? It has to be. I never deleted it.
Say no. The world is full of strange and weird, Jay. So I think it'd be all right. I mean, yeah.
Get away from me! Stop it! Shit! I have no
I'm coming
weapon.
as fast as I can. Shit, he's got a friend too. Damn it!
No.
I was trying to get over there to help you, and I'm like, damn it. Hang on, I'm coming.
No! Stop! Get away from me!
was, yeah. Got him.
Okay. Behind you!
I know.
I will pickaxe you!
Shit, I ran out of ammo too.
Okay. I pickaxed him.
Cool. Ooh, that was close. That was good. That was
Holy
good.
shit. That was funny.
I know. Ooh.
I think I found the clip too. Let's see. June 6, 27. Yep, it was this one. Here it is.
Barely hear it over the game sound. Oh, she like thought you stole something or something?
Uh-huh.
I need my shit back. Fucking gross. Oh, Peter, motherfucker. Thomas True. Eli, give me my shit back. My name's not Eli. Give me my shit back, motherfucker, now. I don't have. Give me back my motherfucking shit. Give me back my shit. I don't have anything. Help! You probably have to fucking call the police department. Internet.
Oh, so she asked you to take you there. Okay. I don't think I've heard this part. Is that birds?
Yeah. This is really early in the morning.
Oh, okay. And you picked her up from what, Walmart or something like that?
Yeah.
That's you're going to Central Park. I need to go to Fox.
Did you ever find out if she was on something or?
No.
I think Christos Dallas knows where my shit is. Where's my shit? That is. Are you fucking? I didn't know that. You know that Bubba is my brother's friend. Sorry,
So there it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought I had seen everything, but that that proved me wrong. Oh my god. And so when I got out of the car, I walked inside CSPD and there was no one there at the front, so I had to buzz the thing,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they're just like, yeah, so I have someone who's high or drunk or something in my car. I don't want her to leave. Little did I know that she like banged her head so hard that she made a crack in the glass of my window.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god. And so the police were surrounding her by the time I walked back outside.
Yeah.
And
Oh shit, storm.
I bet if I looked
Yeah.
up the record from that time, I probably could figure out who it was. Let's see. What was it? June 16, 2017. And what's funny is,
Huh. Wait, you can actually...
oh, that was an old thing I did for KX. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Did you say Deputy Dennis?
Yes.
That's my ex-husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oops.
Oh, I'm just gonna barely make it.
I'm not gonna make it. Wait.
Come on, Jay, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it!
Nope.
No! Where you at, where you at?
I'm really close to the edge.
I can't, I was like, I can come pick you up, but I'll probably die if I go in there.
You got bandages?
No. I don't have anything.
I think I could crawl to the edge.
Oh shit, I just fell down that hill, so I can't go back up it. You're gonna have to come to that hill where I'm at.
20, 19, 17, 16,
Build.
14,
Oh yeah,
10,
hell, I forgot
7,
about that.
6, 4, 3, 1, I'm dead.
Damn.
Literally on the edge of the storm.
I forgot this game has building in it. Tells you how long I've
Hey Mark. Hey
Jay.
So this game has building in it.
Yeah, your mom.
I hate you. Do y'all remember the day that, like, there was a code maroon, that there was, like, an active shooter threat? And, like, the entire campus had to evacuate?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, that was like the most surreal and weirdest day of my life.
Crap, I'm gonna die again. Damn it! I was trying to heal up here. The fire, but I'm not gonna make it.
Like, during the entire time we had to evacuate, cause I knew I was in the room next to where they issued the code maroon.
Yeah.
And is right next to the O&M building.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine the O&M building, and a little bit next to it is where I am. Imagine having to walk from there to Chili's.
Oh wow.
That's how far I had to walk. Because traffic was stalled. Like, stalled. And my girlfriend at the time, she was trying to get out of there to go to her family's place for the weekend. And it took her an hour and a half to get out of town.
Wow.
And I had made it to Chili's. We ate food, we did all of that, we left. One of my friends, I walked to Best Buy, looked around. I was waiting for the bus. My friend picked me up. We went all the way around the university on the outside perimeter, made it back to Northgate, and it wasn't until like 5:30 until the coma room finally lifted I was able to get back to work, get my stuff. I went down and did the show. I did a radio show at the time. And Sean was there with me. And we did the show. And little did we know that they had closed the MSC early that weekend. And we come up to the basement level of the MSC because I was about to do jayjoneslive.
Yeah.
And someone comes up to us and says, all right, if y'all don't get out of here, I'm calling the police. I'm like, okay. So I guess we're ending the show early. Good night, guys. We don't want to get called the police on.
Wow.
So Sean and I left, and we're just like, oh shit, we don't want to get arrested. I was like, that was a great start to our weekend. It was so weird.
How long ago was that?
5 years ago?
Okay. Like, I can barely remember the last 4 or 5 years. I was doing something the other night, and I was like, okay, where was I living at in 2012? I was trying to remember where we were living at, and I couldn't even remember for the life of me. I knew we were here in town, but I just didn't know if we were in Bryan or College Station. I was doing some kind of reference thing for something, and I was trying to find my old addresses. I went back as far as where I knew, and then I was like, okay, that's only like 2000. I can remember as far back as when I started working for FedEx, and we were over there off of Treehouse Trail. And then I remember Orrin, and before Orrin, I don't remember where. I can't remember where we were before. And I think Verde was one place.
Yes.
But I didn't know if that was before. I forgot how far back that was.
I don't remember.
Shit. And then before Verde was off of Finfeather, because that's where you and I met. We met when I was living off of Finfeather.
Yes, at the what you call it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The apartments. I can't remember the name of them.
I don't remember.
Right there by the railroad tracks. So.
I mean, I pass by them when I go to work.
Yeah, I just can't remember the name of them, but I know they fixed them up a little bit since I've been there. But excuse me. But yeah, it's like I don't remember what I was doing as far as doing it from some kind of reference for something, and I was like, I don't know. It's like, wow, I couldn't even remember.
Man.
Getting old. I'm probably gonna do one more match.
Come on. Let me get to the island. Aw.
Where are we going now? I don't even know what I need for challenges. I haven't kept up.
Lazy?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into.
That's gonna be my last spot. I'm tired.
Yeah, for me too, yeah.
I gotta get up early.
It is 11:24. I gotta possibly take my car to the shop because it's overheating again. Like 4 days ago, it's like I turned off the air conditioner where recycles. I just did straight fresh air AC, and I guess I overheated the system or thermostat or something. So I can still drive back and forth to work, but I can't use the AC or defrost or nothing. But I have to turn the heat thermostat thing to where it's like on hot heat and the vent to keep it from overheating. There's plenty of Dex coolant, so it's not leaking anywhere, so I know it's not a coolant leak. But I know it's thermostat related. So I gotta take it over to that shop that we took it to get the thermostat sensor replaced, but they didn't replace the thermostat when they did it, apparently. So I'm like, oh, great, wonderful. Just what I need. I mean, I anticipated the car was going to start having some problems, because, I mean, hell, it's like 7, 8 years old, so, you know, I knew eventually things were going to start to break down. It's like, okay, really? Of all things, it has to be the thermostat?
My lady friend called my Ford Explorer a Ford Exploder.
Exploder? Ford Exploder.
Because apparently one of her friends drove a Ford Explorer, never did anything with the radiator, so that thing exploded.
Wow. Well,
Like,
when you
didn't
don't
change the coolant, didn't, like, maintain anything with it. And so, like, overheated so bad, it, like, just went...
Wow. Well, when you don't do maintenance or do certain things, then yeah, things tend to happen. See, I've been keeping maintenance up on my car, you know, oil changes, checking the fluids, and keeping air pressure, tires, as best I can, and, you know, just doing the household stuff, you know, not the major stuff, but, you know. But, I mean, I knew eventually things were going to start breaking down, so I kind of was prepared, but not fully. But I guess you never really can be fully prepared for shit, but, you know.
I'm not that one.
But I was hoping to anticipate it before it started getting bad, and then, yeah, it's like, oh, just happened to catch me in a bad whim where I don't have a lot of money at the moment. I'm like, but we know the owner to the place, and he's gonna, you know, let us bring it in and let him check it out for, you know, not charge us for any kind of diagnosis fee, just so we get it clear. I mean, I'm pretty much convinced that, I'm like 90% convinced it's that thermostat going out that needs to be replaced, so he said he can do it for about $100.
I just get a new car.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have like $3,000 or $4,000 to put down. Otherwise, I would. I was hoping to hold out.
My last car only had it a year. Didn't even wash it.
Right.
Was like, I'll trade it in. I've only had to register a car only once. So
I'm just trying to work on floating my, you know, car payments right now because we just got the other car in March, so it's like, I mean, I could handle 2 payments. It wouldn't be too bad as long as I get the payments right about $354 in a month. But I was planning on
improving my credit, which is absolute garbage right now.
I'm afraid to
at shit. What is my credit?
Last time I checked mine, it was floating just under 600. But unfortunately, my student loan is kicking my ass. even though I have like 3 open, good standing accounts that are helping it, but when they go to ding that student loan, it pretty much trumps those open accounts.
Let's see. I'm at 550.
Ooh. Yeah.
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 Hey, at least it was better than last year. Last year was like
Hey.
4 something.
At least it's better than someone I know who doesn't even have. Apparently, when that person checked their credit, it said non-existent.
Did it just start laughing at her?
It was like, it just said, we cannot currently rate your score at this time.
Your score is that much of shit.
Yeah, it's like at that point, you probably couldn't even get approved for a bicycle.
Bicycle. To ride a bicycle, I want to ride a bike.
Who sings that?
queen.
Just keep it that way.
Fuck you.
Right, I couldn't resist. I was tempted by the fruit of another.
Things, now I got that song in my head.
Tempted, but the truth is discovered. What's been going on? Now that you have gone, there's no other.
What is it, spoken word?
Hey, when you're in 80s, you know, guy like me, you learn songs. No, the funny story about that song, actually. My old friend Matthew Scroggins, that I used to, you know, my old computer guy I used to know for a long time. He taught me how to use computers a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
He called some call center one day about something, and they put him on hold for like 20 minutes or so, and that song repeated over and over. He's like, he hates that song with a fucking passion. He memorized every word for word. Said he learned the lyrics of that song in 20 minutes. So one day I was with him doing something, and that song came around, and he goes, "Oh my god, turn that fucking song off." I was like, "Why? It's a good song." And then he told me the story of it. I'm like, ah.
Get ready to fly. Let's get up to the sky. America knows they wanna be fly away with me, yeah.
I don't know that one, so.
That is that's Virgin America's safety video. Like,
who?
Virgin America?
Who?
The airline. Virgin America.
There's still a thing?
I don't know. It was from 2005?
Yeah. Wow.
No, it had to be later than that. I think 2015?
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Whoops.
I stole Kathleen's ammo.
Jay.
It was,
boy.
To be fair, it was rockets and, sniper rifle. I don't even know why they have rockets in here anyway, because I haven't seen a rocket.
I haven't either.
Rocket ammoed thing in like a while.
You have to kill that thing, Gorger, or whatever.
Oh yeah, the
thing
fake destiny in me. Got it.
No, the recent earworm song I have in my head is my friend Richie. He streams, you know, his music stream on Sundays. His nieces, they like this song by Walk the Moon called "Shut Up and Dance."
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, I like it too. Now he plays
Sounds on me.
Coming.
And he has Iron Man's ability.
Oh shit. Coming. I hear a car coming too. Down the hill. Oh shit, here they come.
Two cars.
Oh, hello.
Fuck!
Oh shit.
I am surrounded. Daddy, help me! Daddy, stop it! Daddy, no!
One down. Shit. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Yeah, ammo. Son of a bitch. I got one down, that's it. I took one with us. Alright.
Daddy, they hurt me.
Anyway, I like that song. It's a really good song. So I was like, yeah. I think that's the most coolest modern song I listen to now. I mean, like I said, I'm used to the 80s and 90s stuff, but I never really got into today's modern music other than, you know, Christian music. But I was like, wow. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, okay, it's a good song, it's alright. But then it kind of grew on me. I'm like, damn, that's a pretty good song.
Wow, I've forgotten the whole lyrics to it. I'm an idiot.
She said, keep your eyes on me, don't you dare look back. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me.
She said, "Shut up and dance with me." Doo-doo.
This woman is my destiny. She said, "Ooh, shut up and dance with me." Yeah, that's the chorus. Yeah, I was starting to learn the lyrics, so.
Shut up and dance.
Funny story is that every time I leave the terminal in the morning, I play that song, and people look at me like, "What is wrong with this guy?" Or sometimes I'll play my Delivery Man song, and they're like, "What? This guy must love his job. What? What is this craziness? Is he on drugs? Let's get drugs."
She said, "Shut up and dance with me."
You should download it on Apple Music. Get it on Apple Music.
I think I
You have
have
Apple
it,
Music?
actually. Yeah, I have Apple Music.
Yeah, I do too. I got the family one with Jamie. We share our music. So, did you know that Google Play apparently is going out?
Hmm?
Because I used to have Google Play when I had my Android, but I downloaded the app on my because I had like a whole bunch of purchases I had on it, so I downloaded the app on my iPhone because you can listen to Google Play on your iPhone. Well, I went to go open it up the other day, and it said, "Would you like to convert your music over to YouTube Music?" Because Apple.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Google Play apparently is going out or something, like they're canceling it, or they're just doing something with it. I'm like, okay, weird.
Mark, do you know a Sean Parker?
Yes,
Have
I
a good
did.
night.
Bye,
Yeah, he goes-
Kathleen.
Have a good night. Yeah, I do. He goes to my church. Why? What's up?
Oh, okay. So he sent me a friend request.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that works on the production team with me at Rises Fellowship.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
don't want any more like sex bots sending me messages.
No, that's fine. If you're ever curious about this, say they're my friends. You can always ask me. I'll verify. So my mic's coming in really good. You like it? Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to let you come over and check it out and try it. Pretty neat. So, like I said, it's an Audio Technica AT 2035. Really nice. I saw that.
Sorry, Kevin.
And it's Kevin for the win. Again, for the awkward comments. He's the MVC, most valuable chat. Oh man, but yeah, Sean Parker, yeah, he works with me on the production team. So I think I'm working with him on Sunday too. I think he's running. I think he's either running graphics or he's running lights. I can't remember. Let me see. Look at my team. I gotta work over there Sunday. But anyway, I'm off tomorrow and Friday, and then I work Saturday, and I'm off again Sunday, Monday. So. But I'm thinking about seriously calling in on Saturday, just so I can have a 5-day weekend. What do you think? I mean,
It's
what are
always
they gonna
worth a
do?
shot.
What are they gonna say? No. Actually, no, he's not working with me. But no, okay. But who's bringing breakfast? We always have someone that does breakfast. They always bring breakfast. I want some tacos, breakfast tacos. I haven't talked to him in a while, actually, Mr. Parker. Yeah, some of the people at church have discovered my stream apparently, so I'm trying to somewhat behave, but I forewarn myself. I did give you fair warning. Some of the stuff I do, it may not reflect Christian values, and they're like, "Oh, okay, well we'll still check it out anyway." And then I told one of my other guys about it. He goes, "Cool, then I can blackmail you now." Anyway, on some other topics, I wanted to talk to you. Let me just kind of follow up with the other situation. It's not that I was mad or upset about the whole clip thing. It's just that you had 3 of them, and that was whoa. If it had been just a one little short clip, like a 3 or 4 minute clip, I'd have been okay with that.
I had to show it in context.
I know, but it was
I
like...
split it over. It wasn't like I said, oh, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want you to feel like I was trying to censor you or
It's
anything,
one
but
thing... It's one thing if I just showed you getting angry, but I showed you apologizing.
Okay. I know.
So, that's why I
see,
premiered the clips.
I know. Well, and the other thing was, honestly, Jamie didn't exactly give me a chance to kind of counteract that, because when I found out the clips were on there, yeah, I got agitated. I was kind of teed off about it.
And that's why I said, say something. And then she got mad at me, and I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, and that's what pissed me off, because she went over my head and did that, and I'm like, I didn't even get a chance. I said, you know what, I'll deal with it tomorrow. I'll get with him, and I'll discuss the matter. The next thing I know was, I also was mad at her about something else, and and I was kind of like ignoring everybody and just like, keeping to myself and trying not to split an atom. And I guess she was agitated about it. She didn't want to leave unsettled, so that's why she started texting you, and I didn't even know about that. The next thing I know, she goes, "Oh, well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the clips. I dealt with it." And I'm like, "Oh, great, thanks." Before I could actually sit down and explain to you what was going on, she went ahead and did all that. I was like, "Great." So honestly, then I thought for a while. That's why I asked you if you were mad at me about something. That's why I saw. When you're
well, I kind of was, because I ignored her for about a week.
Yeah. Well, I ignored her for about 8 hours.
Because
I was pissed.
Dude, I would have understood if you had called me up and said, dude, listen, man.
Well, see, I was going
I
to.
saw
I was
the
going to say,
clips. Can you, dude, I hate to ask you this, can you just take them down? Or something to that effect.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but she jumped the gun on me, and I hate when she does that. It's like,
and then I was sitting there. What made it worse, I think, was the fact that I was sitting there in downtown Bryan, and I had just gotten some food. I was already pissed off at Jack in the Box because the customer service on Texas near University, or not University, near George Bush, was shit. Because they had not gotten my order. I showed them the order that I submitted. They said, oh, we don't have it here. Okay, then what are you going to do? Like, I had to push them to say, hey, I have this order. They give me my drink. It doesn't give me the straw until after the order is fully done. So I'm like, I'm sitting here with a drink with no straw, and I see her holding the straw. I'm like, she gives me the drink. I'm like, okay, and the straw's right there, and she walks away. I'm like, hello?
Give me the
straw? Then they finally come back. No apologies, nothing. And I get it, they were... I let them slide because they had a lot of people.
Right.
But shit, man.
Yeah, but I know it's like, I was gonna...
I went over to downtown Bryan, and I was eating that, and then I see her sending me, what was it? She's like, she sent me like a fire emote.
Wow. See, I didn't even review the message. I didn't even see it.
It's fire, and I questioned, I was like, she's like, fired. I'm like, okay, what? And I asked, was Mark fired? It's like, no, nobody's mad. I'm like, why?
Right. But, okay, so what? Let me transition to it after the things premiered, and I saw that, and I got pissed about it, and I was like, okay. And I just literally shut everybody off, and I was mad at her about something else. I don't even remember what I was pissed at her about anymore. Anyway, obviously it wasn't that bad, but I was just having one of those, I'm going to pout, I'm going to just be pissed and, deal with it later and just have my moment. I mean, I was kind of being a dick to her a little bit, and then, so I literally said, screw it. I just went to bed, turned all my computers off, went to bed, and put my headphones on, and just filtered it all out. Well, while I was sitting there laying in bed and sleeping, that's when she was texting you and I guess doing all that. And I guess at one point I got up to go bathroom or something. She was still waiting. She was because, oh, you don't have to worry about the clips. I talked to Jay about it. And I'm like, oh, great, thanks. You didn't even get a chance to get me to explain to him, or at least reason with him about it, and try to come with some kind of compromise on it. So, and then that made things worse. I literally went to work the next day pissed off. I mean, I literally didn't even tell her, goodbye or love you or anything. I literally just got my stuff on, got dressed, and literally walked it out the door. I kind of slammed the door and woke up Michael. I was that pissed. Because
honestly, I was like, okay, he asked you Thursday not to do it, and I saw it. And to be fair, you did say that, and I thought, I originally thought, okay, maybe if I put it in context. But see, if you had watched the third clip, I aired the part where you apologized.
Yeah, see, I didn't see that part, and that's the whole thing.
So,
yeah.
Pause before I continue. If I re-premiered it this week, would you be mad?
No, that's fine. Now that we've talked about it.
If I re-premiered it this week with all 3 clips, because I still have them.
Right.
They're off of YouTube, but I didn't delete them.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Now that we've talked about it and I've had a chance to vent it out, and I've actually had a chance to explain it, because before I came into the lobby with y'all, I was on Discord with Alan, and we were talking about the Zenda situation, and I was also talking about that situation, and I was able to clear it out and get it out and say, look, here's what's going on.
Did you find out who that guy was?
Yeah, it was one of his friends, Odin. I know exactly who it is.
Odin. O-D-E-N?
Odin. Well, that's his screen name, but I know who he is.
O-D-I-N?
Yeah, but I know who it is. Yeah, so if you see him come to your chat, you know.
Okay, that because I put it in the description. Well, anyway, now I know. But regardless, after she told me that, she's like, and then so I was just like, I explained to her, I was like, listen to me. Okay, Mark had every opportunity to tell me, hey, take these down. After the first clip premiered, because I do those in hourly segments.
Right.
For damn sure I do those in hourly segments.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't see them until 8 o'clock, or it was 8:30 when I first saw them, and that's when...
The last clip premiered at 10, if I remember right, because I had 5.
I think the first one was that
The last clip of that series aired at 9, because at 10, I put my debate, which...
Yeah.
I have a phone to pick with you. Oh no, we're gonna have this debate.
Is this about the challenge?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay. I totally forgot about that until you said that.
Oh, I don't forget.
Actually, I know.
So I told her, I was like, listen, he had every opportunity to tell me to take down the clip. Then you come on, not saying, hey, can you take down the clip, but just super pissed off. It's like, you put those up there, it's kind of disrespectful. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm being come at it sideways. So I told her, I was like, listen, I will take the clips down if you call me. I said, you call me, or her, I don't care. Call me and say, you know what? Can you please take the clips down? And she's like, the household is asleep. I was like, fine, whatever. I almost said, you know what? Fuck it. I'll leave it open till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow being Saturday. But the other half of me was just like, because there's my anxietal brain going off. Like, I don't need to lose friends over this. I don't need to lose anything. And so I just told her, fuck it. I'm done. I was just like fucking fed up. Like my brain was just at a mental state of I'm about to go drive to the Brazos River if she sends me another message.
Yeah, and see, and that's another thing that aggravates me when she does that. I specifically tell her I will deal with it on my own time, and when I'm ready to deal with it. But she takes the initiative to.
And I get it, I understand it, and I'm giving her credit because I credit for standing up for you, and that's fine. But like, all I'm asking, Mark, is that.
Oh shit! Hold on, I just lost my headphones. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, go ahead. My headphones go. Go ahead.
All I'm asking is that in a situation like that, handle it better. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I was going to, but she, and this is the thing with her and I.
And this is a lesson that I wanted to teach her.
Her and I have a problem, and this has been going on for years, and I still haven't been able to solve it. She has a tendency to go around me and above me after I've asked her not to do something, and she'll do it, and I don't know why she does it, and I mean, I think she does it out of good intent, but she doesn't realize what kind of damage she's putting on it, and she's done it with friends and family, and I've had to deal with the damage. I've had to deal with the damage on that. You know, the receiving end of that, and I hate it, but I've had to deal with it, and I've finally told her I've had enough of it. You know, it's like I appreciate her trying to help me fight my battles, because that's what married people do, that's what friends do, that's what husband and wife are supposed to do for each other. But there's a time and place to fight these battles when you have the right time and the right-minded head. You know, not going all Leroy Jenkins on somebody. And I was trying to avoid that, and that's why another reason why I've been kind of silent for the whole week. That's why I've been kind of distant, giving everyone a chance to cool off. And then I figured, I came in tonight because one, I wanted to test out my new microphone, and then, get a resolution to this.
Yeah, and that's why I was just like, you know what, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think half of it was because I'm.
Yeah.
I was just I was at a point already where I was super lonely, and that was about to get to me. And my thoughts were getting to the point where had something else happened, I was about to like literally say, "Fuck it. I'm going to the Brazos River, I'm jumping off." I kid you not.
Well, please don't.
Like, I was at that point. But don't take it out on Jamie. I'm over it.
That ship is sailed on that dude, but that situation, has been dealt with, but I just know the next situation, she's gonna keep doing the same thing, and it's gonna get to the point. That's why I was telling you that one time. That sometimes she just does things without realizing, thinking about it. And I try to justify the situation with it, but I end up losing friends and family over it. And it's like, I said, a far aside from me just, straight out screaming at her or slapping the shit out of her. It's like, what I tell you, I actually told somebody else, said, "What the fuck do you want me to do?" It's like I can't control her, I ask her not to do these things, and she does it, and she's I don't get it. I mean, I know she may have good intent, and she was trying to help me deal with the situation, but it's like, when you don't have all the facts, and you don't know exactly what the situation is, don't counteract it, let me deal with it. It's kind of like the situation with the whole, Justin and Jennifer thing, like, that night that I was,
87%.
When I was on the situation where, where I just got off the stream and left and just drove away and left the house without even her knowing, and she was calling to say what happened to Mark.
Yeah.
That situation that night when I went to Alan's house, yeah. It was basically, I told her just to leave them alone, don't say nothing to them, just just be on her merry way. But she's got to go in there and she thinks she's got to say the last word and she's got to stir shit up and instigate shit, and I hate that. And I'm trying to get her to stop doing that. It's kind of like I keep referring it to as the prime directive. Quit interfering with shit. Yeah, because it has something to do with me. She thinks that she had a right to do that, but maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But the thing is, I was going to handle it, by coming to you and saying, "Hey, let's talk about this and come to some kind of consensus." What we're doing now. This is exactly what I wanted to do before the Saturday night shenanigans, which is another reason why I canceled my show on Saturday, because I was still fired up about the situation. That's why I closed out. Plus, I was tired too.
That and now Mike will not let you live that down. By the way.
What, the Saturday night shenanigan?
No. Was that a threat? That's what he was referring to.
Oh. Which.
So now they've already seen it, so it's like I kind of have to rebroadcast it.
Well, I get it, but it's like,
Mike is just.
I know.
He's an anomaly within an anomaly.
Right.
Moving right along.
So, all right. So let's I guess silly discuss the challenge. I guess
Yeah, let's get out of Fortnite and get into Discord while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Pull up my Discord here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We continue here. I'm gonna show something very. It's gonna be very easy for me, actually.
Now, your Discord or mine?
Yours.
Alright, we'll go into the live stream room, number 1. I think you have access to it. You should.
Alright, I'm closing out of Fortnite.
Alright, I'll catch you over there.
Alright, we're still live. Let me switch to camera scene. Go. While I do that, I'm going to pull up a clip.
When Hillary Clinton says this is a racist attack, and you reject that, if you are saying he can't do his job because of his race,
Jay should be coming in there, and there he is.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I was filling in the audience about what we were fixing to discuss, kind of giving them a little recap of what this is about, so that they can kind of be clear on what this is.
So I watched your reply.
So we're here on the midnight hour here.
Yes, it is midnight.
It's now officially Thursday. So can we call it Clusterfuck Thursday?
So FYI.
All right, here we go.
For those watching last week, I premiered a clip A 42-minute clip where I talked about what happened after last week's debate. See, Mark aired a companion clip that was commenting on what I said during said clip.
Or in other words, kind of semi-trolling. I'll admit that. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I'll own it. I'll take it.
Semi-trolling. And then he
Semi-trolling.
issued a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Never issue me a challenge. So he said, I dare you to find something where Donald Trump is racist. It took me until earlier today, and I remembered exactly one clip that will help me out.
Make sure you share this clip in the Discord so I can check it out as well.
Can you see the stream? Because I have it up.
Oh, yeah, I can still see your stream. But I won't be able to hear it though. Well, I'll tell you what. When you play it, I'll turn it up on here so that you know.
Actually, I can turn on captioning.
Well, I'm gonna turn it on. When you're ready to turn it on, I'll turn the volume up on it, and so people can hear it. And then hold on, let me cue my scene into this. All right, folks, we're gonna go to the game scene. Here we go. All right, so let me know when you're ready to play it, and then I'll turn the volume up on it so people can hear it as well.
All right, get ready.
Mm-hmm. And remember, there's a delay, like 10 seconds. Okay.
When Hillary Clinton says this is a racist attack, and you reject that, if you are saying he can't do his job because of his race, is that not the definition of racism?
No, I don't think so at all.
No?
No, he's proud of his heritage. I respect him for
But
that.
you're saying he can't do his job because of it.
Look, he's proud of his heritage, okay? I'm building a wall. Now, I think I'm going to do very well
He's a
with
legal
Hispanics. You
citizen.
know why I'm going to do well with Hispanics? Because I'm going to bring back jobs, and they're going to get jobs right now. They're going to get jobs. I think I'm going to do very well with Hispanics, but we're building a wall. He's a Mexican. We're building a wall between here and Mexico. The answer is he is giving us very unfair rulings that people can't even believe. This case should have ended years ago on summary judgment. The best lawyers, I have spoken to so many lawyers, they said, this is not a case. This is a case that should have ended. This judge is giving us unfair rulings. Now I say why. Well, I'm building a wall, okay? And it's a wall between Mexico, not another country.
But he's not from Mexico.
In my opinion,
he's from Indiana.
He is his Mexican heritage, and he's very proud of it.
Literally. So.
Okay.
So to put that into context, yeah, that was a 1-minute clip. Here's the extended version of that.
Well,
like
that gives me enough information to go on it.
Hillary Clinton was giving a speech. She had some very tough things to say about you.
I mean,
One of the things she said,
she was reading a speech that was written by other people.
This
Okay,
jury case or this judge case where he was like giving unfair rulings against something, and he was delaying this case that should have been like dismissed or should have been thrown out of court, and it was tying up resources or something like that. It was very controversial, actually.
And so it's like, your answer is, I'm building a wall? Come on.
Well, because the biggest thing that was going on with that was because everyone was making controversy about it, saying how he was building this wall out of pure racism because he had hate for the Mexican government or the Mexican people, Spanish people. It's like, no, I'm trying to secure our borders and save this country from being attacked by terrorists and drugs, and trying to secure our borders because, let's face it, regardless of how we feel about politics, we need to secure our borders because there's so many dangers out here. And especially tonight, as Camilla Harris pointed out about how he says because of Trump, we're basically not safe anymore because he killed the whole Iran deal, and basically now we're prone for nuclear attack because Iran apparently is developing nuclear weapons. allegedly.
Oh, every other country that has nuclear weapons is developing nuclear weapons.
Exactly. So it's like
To
your
be
statement is
fair.
null and void, Senator. So again, what's your point? We jumped out of the Iran deal because we were tired of wasting United States money on resources against people who hated America, who were chanting "Death to America, Death to America." So your former administrator's position was, "Oh, let's just give them money. Let's just give them $1.8 billion while they still chant "Death to America." That's like asking your child at the age of 20 to move out, but yet you're still going to pay him allowance. Anyway, now, but I will say this on that. I mean, you did bring a good valid point. Yeah, it did seem a little controversial, and yeah, he did kind of ride the line there with the whole situation. I think he probably could have handled it better. So, but does it make him particularly racist? I would say not entirely. I will say, yeah, his statements could have been better worded. So, I will at least give you credit on that. But into particular, what I was meaning was there are people out there who are literally just calling it because they have no other argument, because they don't do fact checks, and they're just following the majority of sheep who don't, follow facts and information. They don't research and do facts like you and I do, and some of the other people do who do their research and look into these things like you've done here, where you've basically, like you said, you literally exhausted your resources and you found this clip, stuff like that. When you're doing stuff smartly like that, I can respect that. When you're just bluntly saying, "Oh, well, I'm just a racist," because I don't support Black Lives Matter or Antifa or I support the police, so obviously I'm a racist. People like that. That's what I have a problem with. If that makes sense.
Yes.
You
I'm
know,
just like, because I saw you guys say that, and I'm just like, dude, come on. You know better than that to assume that of me.
but right, of course not, and I know that, and I totally
I
knew
will
that. I knew that,
never say, oh, this thing or another thing without backing it up.
but
How
I
many
kind of
times
thought
have I
about it.
not
But
backed it
to be
up?
honest with you, I was kind of thinking about this. I think for a moment today, I did think about this challenge. It recalled to me, but I was thinking to myself, okay, rather than the challenge, let me ask myself this question: what is it particularly that you hate about Donald Trump?
What is it that I particularly hate?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to find the underlying cause of what's saying. Like it's like
Here,
this. The second I say the name, it's like you get an aneurysm, and I'm like, what the hell?
it's
And I thought
Mark. It's
Hillary
one
Clinton was bad.
thing. It's one thing if the dude was talking about all this shit and he's still a celebrity and he's still a project or
Mm-hmm.
real estate developer, blah de blah, doing his thing. I don't care.
Right,
Celebrities are meh to me,
right.
you know. But it's another when you are the commander in chief, the man who leads the army, the navy,
Mm-hmm.
the coast guard, the military,
Right.
who has his hand at any moment in time can press the button to the nuclear codes, you know, and 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 it's like
Yeah, but he doesn't always act
it's
on his passions. I mean, he's obviously a businessman, so he's smart. So he has to think as a businessman, not only
he
as a politician or as a leader.
I'll give
With
you
the stress.
I'll give you a great point here, okay?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
His wife Melania's little Be Best, which is grammatically incorrect, Be Best campaign is all about anti-bullying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you're having a thing that combats the thing that your husband has been doing for years. Like Sleepy Joe or all this stuff. Quit calling names. Get this man off of Twitter for God's sakes. Like
I mean,
Like I get it. I get it. He wants to be in touch with the people. He wants to talk with the people. He wants to be that guy that isn't like, oh, I don't want to say anything. But there comes a line where you need to just like quit focusing on what what CNN and MSNBC and the Associated Press and every other news network has to say about you, and fucking focus on policy. Like
well,
if it's more of, I think I would have respected him more if, like, you know,
well,
he
in
looks at
regards
he
in
takes
regards to the
whatever the
policy.
media says or whatever the critics say with a grain of salt, but moves
Mhm.
forward with his initiatives and says, okay, let's do this. And just like, if he's really a dealer, if he's really a man who makes deals, talk to, I said it last week, talk to the people he needs to talk to, right? Like,
Oh,
he
if
can
you're
sit
referring
there
to
and
the
talk to
House,
us all day and say, well, Crooked Nancy Pelosi and Chuck
well,
Schumer are
see, the thing
horrible
is,
people, and the fake
we're
news media is so horrible. There are
yeah.
journalism majors. There are people who are trying to get journalism majors who are probably afraid, or not afraid, but are discouraged to go into their field because they hear shit from this man.
Well, the thing is, you're right. He does tend to overstep his boundary on that. I will give you that. The problem
Like,
is, you say, well, he needs to talk to people. He does try to talk to people, but the problem is, the people he needs to talk to get shit done don't want to fucking do a damn thing.
I get it, but at the same time, it's just like,
I mean, other than turning this country into a dictatorship, there's nothing else we can fucking do. Unfortunately, the Democrats, again, are blocking the situation. So now he's had to postpone this whole deal until after the election because obviously they're writing it out to see who's the next president's going to be before they make their big deal.
wait. Which situation are you talking about?
The stimulus thing, the COVID relief thing, the thing that they've been trying to vote on for, for the longest time, the deal.
The
They
House
keep.
already passed it. It was the Senate that was holding it back. The
They passed?
Democratic led House already passed it. It was supposed to go to the Senate, but that stopped after Trump said, oh, let's stop it. And then he backtracked not a few hours later and said, well, shit, we should probably keep going.
Problem is they were undercutting that budget so much and they were scrutinizing the funds.
And I'm
It's
not,
like,
and again, I'm not saying that the left is innocent on by any means, as a,
neither is the
as
right,
a libertarian will tell you, as I
Yeah,
am a libertarian.
but
I've given up
neither
the
is the right.
the
I mean,
great libertarian side.
again, let's not scrutinize against the right either, because the right, they're just as guilty as them too. I'm pretty much centered at this point, so yeah. But it's like, yeah, I know he does tend to rag on the media more than he should have, but in the same place, he kind of put the media in its place. Even though
In
last week I
what
did kind of
way?
disagree. Well, now we know where certain media stand. What they're biased or where their opinions where they do their stuff. Like which
Mark,
media outlet favors. Like tonight,
here I'll give you this. I'll
like
tell you what.
tonight, the presidential debate with Harris and Pence. The host of the event was from the Associated, well, not from Associated Press. She was from
USA Today.
USA Today, which is a center.
Yes.
But she was showing a lot of disrespect towards Mike Pence. Meanwhile, Harris was acting like a fucking 9-year-old. At least the parts I watched. That's why I had to get off. It was giving me a headache. That's why my streams call it second headache. Because at first they were doing okay, but things got rowdy right when they started getting involved with the Middle East and the whole Iran deal, and then the green proposal, the $2 trillion deal this, about how we need to kill fossil fuels and get rid of all this, and we need to go green, and we need to stop fracking, and we need to stop doing all this, and this. And then she turned around and says, well, I never once said ever that I was against fracking or I was going to stop fracking, but yeah, it's documented all over the internet. She was against fracking. It's like, if you're going to make a statement, have your facts straight. But the problem was the director of the program tonight, she kept like cutting his time. Like they literally had to agree on like a respond time of 2 minutes, 1 minute, stuff like that. But they kept cutting him out like 10 seconds. And then, but honestly, he didn't care. He just kept on talking and kept interrupting her. She kept saying, okay, well, thank you, Mr. Vice President. That's enough, Mr. Vice President. He kept talking. He didn't give a shit. He's got that same drive that Trump has. He's going to speak his mind, and he don't give a shit who he pisses off. But then she had to jump the gun and make an order and say, look, we both agreed to this, and if you don't, if y'all, because they both were starting to bicker at each other, she had to put them in their place and say, listen, stop doing this, or we're going to stop this debate right now. At that point, I'm like, okay, I'm done here. So, but what really fired me off about the whole thing, and then between the challenge and then trolling the whole stream thing that day, was the second Joe Biden called Antifa or the Black Lives Matter an idea and not an organization, I totally said, oh, I'm so fucking done. At that point, I was done.
Because it is an idea.
No, it's an organization. They are a domestic terrorist group.
I literally just looked it up as you were talking.
No. That's false.
Let me go back.
The white supremacists are not burning down towns and killing cops.
Neither is Antifa.
The Black Lives Matter, yes, sir, they are. They're the ones destroying the towns. They're the ones protesting and rioting. Hell, they sent me an email today wanting to recruit me to help, strengthen the movement against racism and against this and this and this. And I'm like, it was a spam email. I wasn't worried about it, but it's like, they've taken this organization for what it was a long time ago, and they've altered it to their own way of gain. They've turned it into a terrorist organization, causing terror and anarchy. That's what they're doing. It's no longer about racism. It's about creating anarchy and chaos. It's about getting rid of law enforcement and living in anarchy and chaos. And they're trying to destroy America. It's not. It's more. And the people who can stop this are not stopping it. These governors, these mayors, these people who have the power of authority to put an end to this, they're not doing anything because why? I mean, I don't know. But at that point, I was lost with that when he called it an idea and not an organization. But yet, since the whole killing or accidental death, it's just turned into one martyr after another. And they want us. Oh, and then the recent thing was, okay, they want you to say their names, or whatever that's about. It's like, okay, say their name, speak their name. I'm like, if we're gonna be saying people's names, why don't we just number off every single person who's dying every day of either COVID or cancer or suicide or murder or their lives are equally important as well.
Okay, so as I was looking, 3 August 2020 Department of Homeland Security draft reports did not mention Antifa as a domestic terrorism risk and ranked white supremacy as the top risk, higher than that of foreign terrorist groups. That is literally what it. I looked. There is a
What was this
document.
article written?
This was written on September 5th. And I'm going to find the actual document.
Where is the source on this? Because that's shadowed. Because there's no way. I mean, yes, I do believe that white supremacy is a problem, but it's not. It's not the greatest terrorist threat right now.
Let's
It
see.
is not.
White
I
supremacists
disagree.
range the gravest terror threat to the United States, according to a draft report from the Department of Homeland Security. Two
Oh
letter
gosh.
draft versions of the same document, all of which were reviewed by Politico, describe the threat from white supremacists in slightly different language. But all three drafts describe the threat from white supremacists as the deadliest domestic terror threat facing the United States, listed above the immediate danger from foreign terrorist groups. Quote, foreign terrorist organizations will continue to call for homeland attacks, but probably will remain constrained in their ability to direct such plots over the next year, all three documents say. Russia, quote, probably will be the primary covert foreign influence actor and purveyor of disinformation and misinformation in the homeland, the documents also say. Former acting DHS Secretary Kevin Aline last year directed the department to start producing annual Homeland Threat assessments. Politico reviewed three drafts of this year's report titled DHS's State of the Homeland Threat Assessment 2020, all of which were produced in August. Ben Witz, the editor in chief of the national security site Lawfare, obtained the documents and shared them with Politico. The first such assessment has not been released publicly, and the DHS spokesperson declined to comment on, quote, allegedly leaked documents on when the document will be made public.
Hmm. And this is probably gonna get me flagged, but DHS is a fucking joke. Those guys couldn't order a toothbrush without needing assistance first. They're the dumbest thing ever to be formed since the whole 9/11 situation. That's exactly what it was all about. We had to bring in a special department called the Homeland Security because we needed security for Homeland. The problem is, if they're supposed to be our security and our task force to protect America from domestic and foreign terrorists, I don't see them up there on the line, trying to help support this whole border bill to get the wall built. But yet they're going to put their 2 cents in this whole political media terrorist group thing, and it's like I've had no respect for DHS at all. Back when they were first formed, yeah, they started doing some good things, but then they just kind of just like trailed off. Now they're just like another organization. They're just reliable as the CIA and the FBI. Yeah, you see, they don't want to say it directly because they don't want a civil war in their hands. That's why they're not designating or saying it in clear blue text. Because the second that someone defines it, it becomes a problem. Well, hell, most of the media outlets that I listen to do it already. I mean, hell, Charlie Kirk has no problem saying it as it is. He said it 100 times. Hell, Charlie Kirk will say it till he's blue in the face. They are. But they're not officially going to make it. I mean, Donald's not going to say it, but yeah, none of them are going to say it because, like I said, the second they do, that's just going to entice the movement to get fired up, and then we're really going to have a bigger problem. We think that right now, them burning buildings and killing cops is bad. Imagine if you should really stir up the pot. Then you get yourself our next civil war. Next thing you know, people are going to be killing each other. More than they already are.
I guess, but it's just like.
But anyway, yeah, I mean that's a situation. Unfortunately, it kind of weighs both ways, I guess. I mean, They haven't exactly gotten themselves into military grade weapons just yet, but if they did, there would be a really big problem. Next thing you know, there would be tanks running down the road, killing people, and it'd be an all-out war. And we would be then the Middle East wouldn't be the Middle East; it would now be the Middle West. We would basically be over there. We'd be over here fighting like a holy war. Because and people talk about how this is a bad time. This is the end of the world. We're all gonna, this is, the chaos is breaking this and this. Yeah, go over to another country where socialism really exists and where over there your freedoms and the world is like really not as half bad as you think it is. You go over there and you think we're having it bad here. You'll go over there to a country, and if you actually manage to survive to get the fuck out of there and get back here, you'll be like, oh my God, thank God. You'll be kissing the ground when you get back over here. Because, yeah. People think the United States is in a bad shape. Go to some of these countries out here where they don't give a shit. They'll take you around somewhere around an alley, and they'll fucking blow your fucking head off and not give 2 cents less. We're over here, at least someone will at least have the audacity to, pick your body up on the ground, put it in a bag, and put it in a coffin, and then, try to find your killer. Over there, they won't give 2 cents back. You could. In another big challenge, another thing they were talking about tonight on the debate was the whole COVID thing. They were talking about how, rating out the response versus, this has it been good, has it been bad. And she kept, bringing up about, because of, his lack of response or because his failure to be a good leader, 210,000 people have lost their lives to this because apparently they knew about it back in January and they refused to tell the public, because we don't need a panic. Because look what happened when it started leaking out. People started rushing to the store buying water and toilet paper and, shit was hitting the fan, and then we tried to contain it, we tried to uphold it, and then eventually it just got out of hand, and in March we had to shut half the country down. And it's like, but here's my thing. If there's 210,000 people who have died from COVID, where are the fucking bodies? I don't see grave sites that are overflowing with fresh plots anywhere. Where are all these bodies?
Well, it's not going to be in one central location. It's spread out all over the country.
Right, but even then, here's the thing. There's been information that's been either stated, whether it's been approved or not approved, or has been, true or not, but there are people who are dying of other things, and they're just listing as COVID because they don't want to take the fucking time to do it because they're either being told to list it as a COVID death, or they just don't want to put it in the paperwork, or they don't want to bother with the autopsy because they're too afraid to do an autopsy. Because if these people are biohazard problem, if they're a biohazard risk, well, there are locations all around each states where they could take these bodies to have them properly processed and have proper autopsies performed in a safe environment where they can conduct them and do official testing to see if they were officially died, if the cause of death was COVID. Like, I have a friend who had a friend who was killed in Madisonville probably about a month ago. The son of a bitch died in an automobile accident, on a motorcycle. He was clearly killed in a motorcycle accident. His cause of death on his death certificate says COVID. What the fuck? Really? I mean, I know we've heard these stories, and some of them are hoaxes, and some of them were just made up shit to stir up thing. But this was a confirmed information. He actually showed me an actual picture of this death certificate. He managed to get a copy of it because you can get death certificates. You can go get their public information. It literally on it, it said coronavirus 19, cause of death, signed by the medical examiner of that county. The guy was thrown off his motorcycle.
Okay, let's. Fine.
But because
he
he had COVID in his system, I guess it was like a weak strain. I guess he just had developed it. I guess he just caught it within a day or two. But they considered that his cause of death. It's like, okay, what's up with that?
Well, okay, fine. If say if that were to actually happen, then whoever is honoring that person, whoever is related to that person who passed away, they have a legitimate fight if if the if they rule the cause of death to be COVID-19 and not an actual motorcycle crash or
Yeah, automobile
whatever,
accident. Yeah,
then yes, the doctors that have to get all that crap approved because that goes through a lot of red tape.
right.
Like there isn't just one person that just looks at it and goes, a little bit. No, there's like a ton of people that look at this shit
Yeah,
and they like they have to approve, approve,
right.
approve,
I
and
know that there's
approve
right. I
all
know
that
there's like a
stuff.
there's like a lengthy
And I'm
process
not
when
gonna sit there
especially
and tell you that there are outlier cases where people are incorrectly incorrectly
yeah,
attributed to a death because of the virus instead of whatever it actually was.
yeah, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, there
No
are going to
one
be
is
some
gonna be
random bogus,
perfect,
right?
but I mean,
But
it
that
would be an extreme oversight to say that all 216,000 deaths, as of my last count that I saw,
yeah,
would would all be related to other incidents, not just COVID-19.
right. Because there's so many underlying conditions that could have been effect of it. I mean, whether they had the antibody in their system or whether they had an actual contraction from it, it may have not have contributed to the death. It may have been a factor, but it wasn't a contributing factor. There's this video, I have to find it. It's on YouTube where they were talking about it, or like they were actually talking about it. It's like, there was this patient at one of the nursing homes where they had an outbreak of COVID and they had like 4 or 5 deaths. And then, I think it was his grandfather or great grandfather, he passed, but he had like a highly big stage, I think it was like stage 2, stage 3 cancer or something. It was a pretty bad, cancer. And they were trying to say that it was COVID that was his reason why he died. Yeah, he was already suffering pretty hard from the cancer and he was taking its course. And they said, well, the catalyst of it was, well, COVID pretty much finished the job. It's like this year is about, COVID's the go-to situation. It's like, apparently COVID's the only thing you can die from now. In this year 2020, apparently there's no other cause of deaths that are allowed. It's like it seems to be the media, the mainstream I'm getting now from people. It's like, and it's like people are forgetting that there's still a lot of things out there. Like another thing, they were bringing that those two were arguing about tonight was apparently they were comparing to the what was that one we had during the Obama administration, that virus,
Uh,
swine flu.
Swine flu, yeah.
Yeah, like that 30 million people were affected by it, but they didn't all die. But we didn't freak out and go crazy. And then they referred it back to the argument again about, oh well, back in January, we knew about this and we did nothing about this, and now because of this, our lack of leadership, and this is why these people are now dead because they didn't act. It's like, okay, and Pence's rebuttal to it was, well, we talked to Dr. Fauci and whatever the other guy's name is, and they basically came to us and basically showed us the numbers and science. It's just basically Kamala Harris's argument was basically trying to say is that Trump's and Pence's administration are basically saying fuck science. That's not the case. They still look at the science information and they take it into a factor, but maybe they should do a little more. I think they should. But he was trying to say is, okay, versus 210,000 people versus 2.2 million people, It's like, okay, unfortunately, we can't save every life in this country, okay? Death is a part of life, and that's a fact, okay? You can't cure death, okay? The only person who can cure death is Jesus, whether you believe or not. But the thing is, they're trying to make it seem like we didn't care about these 210,000 people who died. Like, yeah, we did, but would you rather us be grieving and mourning over the 210,000 people, or would you rather us be grieving over the 3 million deaths that would have occurred if we had not, stopped traffic from coming into China, if we hadn't shut down the international airlines, if we hadn't, unfortunately, a month and a half later, enforced a shutdown of half the country and businesses, and then eventually mandated a mask thing. The situation predominantly got worse, and they were trying to counteract it the best they could with what information they had available. But she's basically just trying to black screen and say they did nothing, and they're lying and making excuses and not being honest. And it's like, wow. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it goes deeper than that, though.
I think it does too.
Here's
I
the
honestly
thing.
do.
Here's the thing. Because China knew about this, and people will just say, "Oh, well, it's all China's fault." Fine. I'm not saying that China is innocent in any of this.
Oh,
You
of
should
course not.
definitely investigate China, but once it gets past those borders,
Yeah.
it that doesn't become the most important thing at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
Our job now at this
we
point
knew
is to
about
save
it
as many
in
lives as we can.
November.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
We
hell.
knew about it nearly a year ago.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. I mean, it was, but at the time it was being treated as the flu or a bad cold because people were getting sick, but people said, oh, it's just that time of year people get sick. So they didn't read much into it. But when January came around, that's when shit really got serious. But then when March hit, it's when things got fucked up. Honestly, I think the quarantine should have been affected in January. I really do. Honestly.
That's my point. Like, had we stopped and looked and said, this could hit the US, all right,
Shut it.
stop.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be
So,
where we are right now.
yeah, we'd probably be half of
be-
where we're at.
Not even close to that.
I'd probably say, I mean, unfortunately,
If we had stopped in January, I can almost guarantee you 85 or 70% of the stuff that we had to cancel this year alone would not be
happened.
canceled.
Yeah, and I guarantee that probably the death count would have probably been like, I don't know, 60, maybe 80,000, if that.
Like,
unfortunately, with a situation like this,
but now we're
there's
at what,
gonna
34
there's-
million infections, and honestly, it's not even just the infections, or it's not even just the deaths.
Mhm.
Think of all the infections that are happening. Like, I
Yeah.
have friends that I talk to who have been infected by this virus.
Mhm.
They're telling me, like, even after that,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Like, unfortunately, the situation is what it is, and we have to make do and best of what we can to preserve every life possible that we can. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to say them all. That's just the facts of life, and there's nothing we can do about that. We can't control nature. We can't control the ultimate plan of the universe. It's just what it is. And unfortunately, there's going to be, like war, there's always going to be casualties. I don't want to turn this into like a war situation, but in this case, the media has pretty much turned it into a war pandemic. So let's just call it what it is. Unfortunately, there's going to be casualties. I mean, there's always going to be a fatality rate. We want to neutralize that fatality rate and minimize it as best we can. But unfortunately, we can't always act right away, or maybe we should. But there's always going to be something that's going to counteract it, because we can't. Like I said, we can't cure death. I'm just going to put it plain simple. Death cannot be cured. You know, and the day that happens, then we can say, okay, yeah. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. I mean, agnostic or not, Christian or non-Christian or not. I mean, the fact of this is death is uncurable. And the situation would have been 20 times worse if we hadn't done it. Now, should we have done something sooner? Yes, I agree that, more preventive measures could have been taking place, and that's what angers me. And, so that's why I'm in the center of all this. That's why I've kind of pushed back and not leaning so much on certain things. Now I'm more like, I mean, even now that, and a fun fact, and this is kind of off subject, but I just realized today that this is the first time in my life that I'm actually voting. I've talked about doing it for years, but I've never done it. So this is kind of an historical moment for me. I'm actually going to vote for the first time in my life, and I'm registered and ready to go. But here my problem is with everything that's going on and going back and forth, looking at all the facts and kind of weighing on the information and trying to see, the high ground or the middle ground to the things. I'm starting to wonder, okay, what am I really how's my ballot really going to come out? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Well, yeah, I get you. Like,
it's like, I really don't want, Biden, but at the same time, I really don't want Trump either. But I don't want I sure as fuck hell don't want Nancy Pelosi in there. So it's like, I got to figure out something. So my mom calls it, well, you gotta choose the lesser of two evils. Well, hey, I'd rather not, but at the same time, it's like, but when a decision has to be made, it's like, I got to basically look at the information. And I guess up until I get to that point, up until November, I'm going to have to basically just transcribe all the information, look at it, study it, research it, do fact checking, and then before it happens, finally come to a final resolution on it. So.
NPM.
Sorry, I guess that's where I'm trying to figure out is with all this, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to end on all of this eventually. What are you trying to do?
Oh, I have to update my program where I can watch all the protest streams because I was gonna pull that up.
Okay. It's like, I don't know. But like I said, I had to stop watching that whole debate, like I said, because I wanted to come on and play games and get away from all of that. But it's like at the same time, like this is just, it's getting nowhere. It's like they started out civilized and then it just got rowdy. I don't know how much worse it got because after that I turned it off. It's like,
Oh, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
for those of you watching, if you care about privacy, you like it, I have been recently using the Brave browser.
The way?
Brave.
Never
Basically,
heard
it's
of
an
it.
internet browser built on. It's like Chrome, but if Chrome got private.
Basically, if it got really, really incognito.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'll have
can
to check
earn
it out.
tokens. You can do all this type of stuff.
Cool. Okay. The last thing I want to hit on here before I go tonight. What's your position on the whole? Because she smacked at him about his tax return. Yeah, well, he only paid $750 tax return, but apparently I found out that he owes like $400 million to some people. I want to know who these people are. Who does he owe his money to? I think it's important that the American people know who this is and this and this. It's like, here's my thing about it. What does his tax return have to do with, what he's doing for his country? What he pays his personal taxes and his personal financial budget is his own thing. Because, I mean, I get that, it's always been a practice over the years by lots of presidents, but eventually it comes to the point where now it's become a personal attack. It's like, okay, because it's this supposed alleged person only paid so much money on it. What does that have to do with, COVID-19? What does that have to do with the terror problem we're having? What does that have to do with, our healthcare system? What is that? It's like, and then they got on the healthcare thing about that, and that just took a shit. It's like, okay. And she was trying to say, if we do this and this whole healthcare, they're going to come after you. They're not going to support, pre-existing conditions on these new plans they're going to come up with. I'm like, yeah, they are. Because Obamacare, did that and they came in there and supported pre-existing conditions. But the problem is you were on a very limited network and you had to go to a doctor that they wanted you to see, and you had to pay out of your pocket for a premium insurance that didn't cover shit. So you still ended up in debt, and then people had to pay that. And if you couldn't afford the insurance, you got penalized in your taxes. And the first thing, the border of business that they're already talking about is when if Biden gets the office, he's going to raise taxes. It's like, okay, we're dealing with a pandemic situation where we have 7 million people still out of work. And you're going to raise taxes?
No, he said he said he was going to raise taxes, but on people earning $400,000 or more.
Not going to make a difference. That's basically the only thing that's going to do now is it's going to discourage, business people, big, giant business people not to want to do business. They're going to want to shut down the business and they're going to want to pay taxes. And, it's like, okay, why should we make more money if you're just going to take it from us? So that's going to basically cause an economic collapse. Because you talk about taxing the rich. Well, the rich are going to be like, fuck you. We're going to keep our money. We're just going to close a business so that way you can't come after us, and we're going to stockpile our money and say, okay, we're only going to pay this much tax, so it's not going to help in the end. Because they're going to say, well, we only made this much money at our business, but the rest of this money you can't have. They're trying to go after the rich people's personal money that they've earned.
Yeah, but you do know that the tax cuts that are happening now, you're still going to have to pay them eventually.
Well, yeah, you still pay your taxes for what you've done, but they're talking about going in there.
With tax cuts, you're kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, I know we are, and I know it's not a good idea. I don't think we need tax cuts. I think we need to have a good, decent tax rate where it needs to be at a reasonable rate, but they're talking about tripling it. It's like, okay, let's just destroy corporations like Microsoft or Apple or Dell or Costco or Walmart.
Is that they're taking some of their assets and putting them overseas, thus avoiding any tax loopholes in the United States.
Yeah.
What needs to happen is those companies needs to come back to the U.S., pay U.S. taxes, and quit taking advantage of other countries.
True, but if we're in the middle of a pandemic where half our country shut down, how are we supposed to run our business if our businesses can't run?
Businesses can still run.
Not if he lets the CDC shut down the country, because he said that one of the statements he said to the news press that he's going to, if elected and takes office in January, one of his first order of business is also going to be he's going to coordinate with the medical experts on the current pandemic situation and basically ask them, do we need to shut down this country completely and allow this pandemic to come through regardless of this so-called alleged vaccine that's going to be here before the end of the year? That's another thing they kept quoting. You're like, oh, vaccine's going to be here. Vaccine's going to be here. Really? You've been saying that for how many months now?
Way.
It's like, shut the fuck up about that. That's one thing I hate about. That's one argument I will stand on that and say when they're sitting there saying, "Oh, there's gonna be a vaccine." It's like, shut the fuck up about it until you actually have it in your fucking hands. Shut the fuck up about it.
There's literally no way a vaccine.
Right.
Vaccines take at least a year and a half to be made.
Right. But they're trying to say, well, it's going to be
rush scientists along onto something that's impossible.
Yeah.
That is literally impossible to accomplish.
Yeah. It's like, I'm at the point where I'm like,
tell me that That's
every
possible.
every time I hear them say the word, "Oh, we're gonna have a vaccine," I'm like, just shut the fuck up. So, but anyway, it's like so. But he was talking about he's gonna make if the scientists and the medical experts recommend that we do a full closure of this country, he's gonna do it. And then where's going to be our economy? How are we going to do it then? We think we're complaining about 7 to 8 million people being out of jobs now. How's it going to be when there's 60 million jobs out of a job? How are we supposed to
We've
thrive as a
already
country?
been there.
Yeah, the Depression. But that was back in the 20s. We're talking about a whole new century, and several decades later, well, where times are different and things have changed, where it's not so easy, and we can't just simply take a little time to rebuild. We hit a collapse. It's going to take us 10 years to recover, to even begin to establish. So it's like,
I mean, how are we going to take
that's my biggest con with Biden right now is he's talking about, well, we're going to shut down the country, but at the same time, then he's also saying, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer more money to all these people. We're going to get teachers more money. We're going to get jobs. People are going to start making more money. We're going to raise the minimum wage. We're going to do this. Basically, he's saying, well, I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of money at you. And know when the country shuts down, guess what? You can use that money I gave you to survive until you die, and we won't give a fuck. It's like, what's the point of offering me an incentive to, help me be more financially standing if I have nothing to stand on? It's like you're going to offer me a $7,000. I think it said something like on average. I think it said the average American's going to make $7,000 more a year in their jobs. Well, hard for me to make $7,000. I can talk. Hard for me to get that $7,000 a year increase for my current job if I don't have my current job because I can't operate because of a pandemic. So where's the incentive? That's my argument on that. But and then on the other side of the things, it's like with Pence and Trump, sitting here, still here debating this and delaying this stimulus thing and getting this thing out here to help people, help businesses stay afloat and get people a little relief money to help them keep them afloat so they're not losing their homes and being able to eat. It's like, you're in a crisis, you're in a situation. You may not like the numbers, you may not like what the deal is being offered, but you know what? Take the deal, quit stalling it, and get it done. I mean, we should have had that second stimulus back in May, and then we should have had another one in August. But because of the whole bickering going back and forth and blaming each other, we're now even though they did pass it, like you said, but it's going to be delayed. I guarantee you, we're not going to see any kind of stimulus or any kind of relief bill or any kind of like relief funds to wherever it needs to go to, like businesses, medical, all that stuff that's important to help us survive, and then to the common person household. We're not going to see that until at least the beginning of the year. So it's just like both sides have got their pros and cons, and that's where I'm at. I'm basically trying to weigh out which has less pros, which has less con, and then and just be like, you know what, hold my beer, here we go. That's what's going to come down to. It's going to be like, okay, let's see who holds to their promises. That's what it comes down to. Who's really going to uphold their position? So I'm going to end on that note because it's just like this year is just, it's like the shit show stacked on the shit stack on the shit stack on the shit stack. I mean, it's higher than the shit stack that shit stack the shit stack. Try saying that 3 times fast.
What are you saying about shit stacks?
The shit stack on the shit stack to the shit stack that shit stack the stack the sticks. Ugh, I can't say it now.
Daddy, where was shit stacks? I don't know what he's saying. He's saying weird things.
Yeah, I'm saying he said shit.
Mommy, what does shit mean? Don't ever say that again.
Yeah.
What does it mean, Mommy? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna end on that note and stuff, and then go from there. But anyway, I gotta go deal with this car situation and enjoy the next 2 days off, and then debate whether or not I'm gonna go back to work on Saturday. I deserve a 5-day weekend because, man, it's like I worked 7 days straight, even though it's on a separate pay period, but 4 days and 3 days here. But it's like, yeah, a 7-day stretch straight forward, that's hard, even in my line of work. We'll reconvene tomorrow and we'll have some more fun, and hopefully Mike won't rag you on about your mom anymore.
Oh God.
I mean, I literally walked into the end of that. I literally walked on the end of that. I'm like, oh great, now I know how Kevin feels. I walk in and I don't have no idea what's going on. All I know is I hear everyone laughing, and you're like, oh my god, and you're like losing it. I'm like, okay, what the hell did I miss? If I had come in like 2 minutes late earlier, I probably would have figured it out. So, alrighty, well, until next time, we'll see what tomorrow's stacks on the shit stack.
That's next time on the shit stack.
On the shit stack, exactly. All right, man. I'll see. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right, but if you want to, you can re-add those clips on Friday with
All right.
anything else you got. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have lots of clips by then. They'll tell them what I've missed all week. Anything good that you can kind of? Okay, cool. I look forward.
I got plenty.
All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Good night.
And as for those of you watching here at home or anywhere else around the world, thank you for watching. That is woke.net that you're looking at right there. Follow them. Why don't we go host them? We're just gonna, we're gonna go host them. How about that? How about we go do that? Let's see. Can I host?